Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Symphony. Symphony Entertainment, Gaming, and Arts is my gaming company that focuses on horror systems, indie games, organic content, and player agency in an attempt to bring a symphonic approach to horror role-playing. I am your host, Bridgett Jeffries, and this afternoon, at least for me here in Ohio, we are playing Art of Hygge for Call of Cthulhu, published on the Miskatonic repository. And we actually have the creator who's going to be our keeper for tonight, which is going to be Keeper Poul, who is joining us for the very, very first time on the Symphony. So 2 very brief announcements. 1, we have a Patreon. So if you like this content and you would like to help us make more of it, please consider backing us on Patreon at patreon.com/Symphony Entertainment. And we are running a giveaway. Paul was sweet enough to donate a PDF copy of this content. So if you want to participate in the giveaway, you're going to be jumping into the chat. You need to be a follower of us on Twitch. So you're just going to subscribe to follow. And it's going to be !HGYYE. And I will pull this giveaway near the end of the stream, unless the stream goes, we don't want to play anymore, and then I'll wind up pulling it when you guys can't see it, but I will notify the winner to the best of my ability. So with that being said, guys, content warnings have been discussed with the cast and crew. The X card is in play. X's can be sent to Paul via private message, or they can be done visibly where we can see it. If a safety tool is enacted, there's no judgment passed and there are no questions asked. We will also be using the red, yellow, green traffic light method, which can be called by any cast member or any chat member at any time. So without further ado, let us unveil this cast. Cast members, please introduce yourselves. Tell us who you are, where people can find you, and some of the things that you do. And we need a surprise question. I forgot to come up with a surprise question. I think my surprise question is going to be, what medium of art makes you the most uncomfortable? Let's start there. We're going to start with Jessiye.
Hi, I'm Jessiye. I do advocacy work in queer spaces, in BIPOC spaces, in my professional life and my extracurriculars, as well as doing a lot of jamming and playing tabletop games. So you'll see me around at conventions and other places. My most, I think art that is mind-bendy, like how non-Euclidean geometry included in your art. Yeah.
I like that. That feels disconcerting out the gate. I love it. Bucho, production daddy, as I stand in my own correction. Hit us, baby.
Hello, everybody. I'm Bucho, production daddy for Symphony, currently unemployed content strategist looking for work, but also working on my next 2 books, while also working on several new paintings, which is apt for this particular scenario.
Yeah.
I also have my latest book out called Under a Black Rainbow.
Hey.
Although I guess that's showing up backwards now, which that's hilarious.
No, I see it. It's good. You're good.
Does it see good? All right, cool. Does it see good? Yes, please go buy my book with words like,
because
does
him
it
write
see
good.
I write well, yeah.
Him write good.
Him right so good.
Sorry, I'm hydrating and vibrating at the same time. Yeah, so the art that makes me the most uncomfortable. I know that you want something that's more like what shakes you to your core kind of uncomfortable.
Okay.
But I have always hated found art or like installation art because I don't like, I feel like sometimes it's trying to make something out of nothing. Where nothing actually exists. Like it's for me, that's for me personally. Like I don't get excited about that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I would much rather see something that somebody has
like,
pieced. It's hard to like. I know there are installation artists who are creating something very meaningful, but like it just doesn't do anything for me. So
I love that I said discomfort and you went into full judginess. I support this.
Right.
I support this.
Yeah.
Why
found art. So good.
But
Steve.
Francis Bacon's a good one. Francis Bacon's a great one.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Steve. You can find me on the socials at Tall Halfling, sometimes Tall Halfling RPG. And as of literally earlier today, you can also find me on the Miskatonic repository with a brand new scenario called Arkham Fire.
Nice.
Hey, congratulations.
As for
congratulations.
Art that makes me uncomfortable, well, let's put it this way. When I was a kid, my dad was absolutely addicted to the screechiest of screechy opera, and it just makes my skin crawl like nails on a chalkboard. So I figure that's a kind of
I'm an opera fan.
Paul goes.
You'll notice I didn't say opera. I said screechy opera.
Screechy opera.
Two different things.
And keeper and creator, Paul, welcome to the Symphony for the first time, baby. Tell us who you are, some of the things you can do, where people can find you, and what medium of art makes you uncomfortable.
Thank you very much for having me. I've been looking forward to this and is slightly nervous, but I'm sure we'll get through it. My name is Paul. I'm from Denmark, and my day job is as a correctional officer. I work in a prison, and I write creepy scenarios for Call of Cthulhu. I have a couple out, and I'm working on a couple more. And
nice.
One of the things I'm working on currently is something called Mother of 1,000 Young, which is slated to appear in the upcoming Year of the Goat anthology, which is edited by Heinrich and Even. And I'm very much looking forward to that one. I've had some amazing playtests with it, so that's what I'm looking forward for people to experience soon.
Yes. Heinrich is in the chat right now. Thank you so much for coming, Heinrich. You are adored and loved consistently. Paul, what type of art makes you squirm, makes you uncomfortable?
It's primarily Austrian painters. That was a joke that fell flat.
Jesse caught it. Jesse caught it.
No, abstract art. If I look at something and I really can't make sense of it, it doesn't make sense, and it's just, three blue lines on a painting. I wouldn't say it makes me uncomfortable, but it's meaningless to me. Make something that, looks like something, and I'll be good.
Oh,
yeah. But do those blue lines bend weird?
Are the blue lines looking at you? That'd be good.
Listen, stop putting eyes on stuff, people.
I didn't say it had eyes. I just said it was looking at you. There's a difference.
No. I hate it.
Okay. Introductions have been knocked out. You guys understand the expectations with the technology and the technological challenges that are ahead of us. We are going to rock out to the very best of our ability, and I'm going to surrender the reins over to you, Paul. We are in your hands.
Thank you very much, and we'll start with the opening act. Our cast is 4 American exchange students who have won a trip to Denmark, where they will be studying for 1 year abroad. You have all been situated in different dorms for the last 3 months, and a couple of days ago you were transferred to this new campus area called Grønjordskollegiet. You have been given new rooms. You have your own individual 7 to 8 square meter room, and there's a joined area where there's a kitchen, and the kitchen function as a common area as well, where people usually meet up in the evenings, prepare food, eat together, or just use it to hang out. And that's where you're going to hang out tonight.
Okay.
One of the things that's on all of your minds is that you've been given an assignment which has a deadline in 3 months. And basically what you have to do is that you have to write individual assignments where you have to describe one of the important parts of Danish culture, its meaning to Danes, and how it's impacted you during your stay. And this deadline is about 3 months from now. It's an individual assignment, but you can work on it together and then give it your own personal spin later on. And today is Thursday, 4th of February. You have met up in the dorm's common room to discuss your written assignment. So far, you've all been stumped on what to focus on as your subject and hope to brainstorm an answer. The room you're sitting in, it has a handful of Danish residents in the dormitory. They are sitting there playing board games, listening to music. And there's a lively and relaxed atmosphere. You're not really sure what they're talking about because everything is in Danish. But this is the area you find yourself in now. And with that said, I'll give the reins to you all.
So, have you guys come up with any ideas yet? I am drawn a blank. I'm normally really good with this kind of stuff, and I just can't. I'm not coming up with anything.
I mean, there's so many different things, and I don't know. I can't think of one thing I should focus on.
I draw my left knee up into the chair, and I am in a long sleeve turtleneck that is put beneath a set of overalls, almost like farmer overalls. So you have like the suspenders that are over my shoulder and then the high pockets. And I draw one leg up and it's just loose jeans. And I drop my chin on my knee and I look. I'm pretty sure it's going to be music, but I'm not real sure which direction I want to go with it. I mean, if we're going to talk about something that's important to, Danish culture, music is one of those things that it transcends time and it expresses emotion and story and history. So I know I want to do something with music, but I'm not real sure where I want to go from there.
Skål! Hey, you guys over there want a beer? There's some in the fridge over there. You could just grab a couple.
Yeah, that sounds great.
It's Danish young people playing the board games, and they are having a good and lively time. And it's just standard beer, but you could grab it in the fridge. There's plenty to go around.
Love it. Yeah,
wow.
I'll go grab a four for us, and I'm mumbling about trying to find something about the Danish economics that would be interesting to other people. My parents would have plenty of stories to tell, but we don't need to go there. I hand out the bottles.
Gene, as you walk toward the fridge, can I have a spot hidden, please?
Sure.
I love it. Out the gate.
A
43 under 45, so just barely.
Nice.
That's excellent. As you walk towards the fridge, you look around the room and you notice there's a pinboard with a bright orange poster. And Bridgett, could you try to bring up the first of the handouts?
I love that you use the word "try."
Well, I don't want to demand too much, but you notice this bright orange poster, and as you scan it, you think, maybe there's something here. And if the designated reader would please read the handout, if it shows up.
Yeah, it showed up successfully. Bucho, you want me to take this one because I added up?
Yeah, it's not, we've got kind of a serious delay going on. So let me try something different. You go ahead and read this one. I will try to shoot for a solution on the
No problem, Gloria. So the handout you guys are seeing is public facing to you right now. Curious about and then pronounce it for me one more time.
Curious about Hygge.
Hygge. Are you a foreigner abroad seeking to delve into an essential aspect of Danish culture? Enroll in my complimentary 3-day crash course and gain comprehensive knowledge about Hygge, in significance to the Danish people and more. Any further information about the art of Hygge, please contact Amanda Hansen at 41559594.
That's on the fridge.
No, it was hanging on a pinboard, but Gene noticed it.
Gotcha.
I would bring it back, but my hands are full, so I will mention it when I get back.
As Gene is walking back, I think you see Emmanuel kind of adjusts his ponytail. It's pretty skinny ponytail, and just his slightly loose, regular fitting jeans, kind of that stonewashed. He's just got comfy clothes on, but he's pretty thin and got some rather large glasses, and he's fixing his ponytail, and he's like, I don't know, I kind of really like a lot of the different Danish art I see, so I could maybe do art of some kind.
What's your medium, Emmanuel?
Oh, I mean, I was just gonna write. I was just gonna write about it. I wasn't gonna like paint or anything. I'm not. I mean, I could. There's always the first time I could try it, I guess.
I mean, that's how it starts. That's how I started. I didn't know how to use the paint ahead of time either. So, but I like that we are all doing different things that can certainly inspire a lot of really interesting ideas.
Yeah, I wonder.
Absolutely.
Could even do. Oh, no, there's so many different things to choose from. There's so much culture here.
I know for me, like, I don't like taking the first thing that I think about. Sometimes I'll think about, like, sometimes I think that the first thing that I come across is like the easiest one to grab, and so it's probably the one that most people have tried to approach or tried to be inspired by. So I would make like a list of 10 and then like take number 10 because that might be like less talked about or less discussed or less implemented by people in the space. That's my approach. It tends to be fairly interesting for me in that way.
Well, yeah, there's strategy in, identifying something in the market that hasn't been oversaturated, but also, and we're frozen. Give me just a quick second. Let's see if now this one looks like just a standard Zoom type of freezing situation. This one should come back in a few seconds, but we're just going to test it and see. We're sending thoughts and prayers. Are we back? I hate where we're frozen too. My face looks a mess. Did that work?
The
Cavs?
Everything looks
Can y'all
fine
still
on
hear
my
me?
end.
it looks fine, but it stopped.
Yep, I'm getting the buffering too.
It's just there's just such a
And I can't hear you guys. Hold on. All right.
Okay.
I can hear you guys now.
there's such a sorry, go ahead.
I heard everything people said. I think it's fine on my end, but I'm only looking at the Zoom. I'm not in the Twitch.
Yeah, I think
Twitch.
Streamlabs.
It's back up.
Is it?
It was off and now it's back. No, or not. I'm a liar.
There's just such a wide gap of like what we're seeing versus what's being broadcast. It's hard to get it off.
Yeah, and what I'm looking at with my Twitch in the background, I'm not even seeing that I'm online anymore.
It was on and off. It popped off and on for me. So.
Okay, whatever just happened, all of my viewers just dropped to 0.
Nope. It's gone.
I think it's gone.
Well, let's just continue, and then
Yep.
you can record it and then stream it later.
Yep. I'll let
Will
him
you
know.
let Chad know?
Yep.
And then really fast, just while we're here, I'm going to conclude the giveaway. Oh, it stopped my giveaway too. Start giveaway. Edit. Okay, giveaway started. At least that worked. Give me just a quick second, guys. I would like to do this giveaway if I can.
Yeah, sure.
And that gives me time to.
Oh,
at
Streamlabs
abstract
is like full going. Fuck
data
you.
chart.
Yeah, it's not great.
You might have to run it from like just your log into your Twitch to start it. Maybe. Mm-hmm.
No, so check this out. Twitch is not my problem. It's 100% Streamlabs.
Oh, I just mean if you just want to run the giveaway, you might have to just do it that way.
Oh, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Do your your command. Yeah.
Well, because you've already got people that have signed up for it too, so you've already got names in there.
Yeah. Close entries. Hold on. I might be able to actually do this. Pick a winner. The winner should have populated in the chat if the chat still exists. It should.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Lynn, it's Lynn Hard Gaming. Please email me for the giveaway. And I'll make sure that Paul sends you that PDF. All right, Bucho, you've already told him what we're doing. We're rocking and rolling from there. I'm going to save this document. I'm going to end Streamlabs. Jesse, the interesting thing is we didn't even get a streams have dropped or this is finished. It just quit. It literally just quit on us. Okay.
Just as a heads up before we start up, I am downloading all of the handouts.
Oh,
now.
from Discord?
Yeah, and I'm going to throw them up. Well, not from Discord. Well, yeah, from Discord, but I'm going to throw them up into
I'm just
Zoom
unspoiling them piece by piece.
I can just send them for you guys if you want.
You can do that too. Yeah.
I just put one of them into the chat.
I just didn't want you to take on too much, Paul, because I can.
That's not an issue at all.
So.
What I did was go to our chat in Discord and unspoiler them individually, so I wasn't.
Yeah,
I didn't accidentally.
Okay.
That's a good one too.
Then we're just gonna hop back in. Carl can fix all of this. Thank God for Carl. Carl can fix all of this, and I'll just stream it at another day.
Yep.
So I'm not saying that's not an interesting strategy, but it kind of pushes your passion out to the back door, doesn't it? I mean, if you're most passionate about music or art, or I'm assuming mathematics or economics or whatever it is you're excited about, Gene, why not just stay and write with what you enjoy?
I've learned a long time ago what's interesting to me is not necessarily interesting to other people. I'm having delivered the beers. I've gone back and grabbed the poster, and it sounds like somebody else might be willing to do part of our homework for us. Worth a look, maybe.
Yeah. A crash course. Hey, that could speed us up since we're close to getting this project done, or it's due soon. I just
can't be complimentary.
There's so many different languages I've studied, and I don't know a lot of Danish, but I'll tell you what, this is way different from anything I grew up with.
Go ahead.
Just my parents are from Cuba, and I thought honestly it would be kind of boring over here, but there's a lot of fun, colorful stuff. So,
well, then that sounds like that's decided, and I'm going to. I don't know what's the year, Paul.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about. This is 4th of February, 1999.
Okay, so 1999. Okay. I would have a cell phone. Yeah, I'd have a cell phone.
It would probably be a brick.
Yep, T9 at most. Yeah.
But there's a payphone in the hallway. There's actually several payphones in the hallway.
Oh, that's perfect. So I'm literally going to get up. I'm going to snatch that paper off of the billboard, and I'm going to march over to the first payphone, and I'm going to dial 4155-9794.
Yeah, you hear the phone ringing, and at the end, the classic beep, beep. And after a few rings, a lady picks up the phone. At least you think it's a lady. Kwai speaking.
Oh. Hi, good afternoon. My name is Marie. I am a foreign exchange student from Texas. My group of students and I just came across a flyer that you had, something about curious about and I'm really sorry, I'm going to mispronounce it. Is this Hygge?
Oh, that's very wrongly pronounced, but don't worry about that, dear. That's lovely of you to call. Are you free to participate in this seminar?
Well, I guess I just wanted to ask, when is it?
The plan is to hold it as soon as possible. I was actually going to offer it on Saturdays because that suits my schedule best. I don't paint on Saturdays. So if you would be free the next 3 coming Saturdays, that would be absolutely perfect for me.
So I'm going to lower the receiver onto my shoulder, and I'm going to turn over, and just a red ponytail flips over from one shoulder to the other as I look back at the rest of my fellow students. She says she can do it. She says she can do it as early as Saturday.
Right. Okay. I mean,
do it.
I didn't have plans, I don't think.
Yeah. How are your plans for tomorrow? Because I think we should maybe meet up at La Fontaine and talk about the project. And I have an NDA I would like to sign because this project, I'm doing an art project, and this cultural exchange will be part of the inspiration for my art project. So you might see some of the art before anybody else, and I would hate for you to reveal anything of that to the public. But I think we can discuss the details tomorrow. Drinks at La Fontaine, if you're willing.
That sounds pretty exciting to me. And I'm going to look back at the group. She wants to meet tomorrow. NDAs. We might see some of the art before it goes out. Are we in?
What's the NDA for?
What? I thought we were just learning about.
Yeah, no, according to what she's saying, that she has some pieces that haven't been revealed to the public yet. So it looks like she wants to keep a lid on that, which is understandable.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
I can respect that.
That's
that's
totally
fine. Yeah.
Is this Amanda that I'm talking to?
Yes, it is. But I prefer to be called Qua, if that's fine with you.
Nope, I can definitely accommodate that. Quiet. Can you do 3 for tomorrow at this La Lafontaine?
3 for tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. 4.
Yeah, 3.
I'm so sorry. 4.
That's not a problem at all. I'll make sure there's a reserved table for you. She offers the address. It's a jazz bar. It's quite cozy, but I'll make sure that there's a free entry tomorrow, and I'll make sure there's a table reserved for you all.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. And again, back to the group. La Lafontaine, jazz bar tomorrow. She's willing to meet us. Any other questions?
Do we have to wear any thing as a jazz bar? Can I?
No. You just
fancy.
come as you are. Nothing fancy at all, and don't worry about bringing money. I'll sure to open a tap for us all.
It sounds good to me.
All
Okay.
right, yeah.
All right, Qua, thank you so much. We're going to see you tomorrow. We appreciate it.
I'm looking very much forward to it, and thank you for calling me. I'm so happy to reach out like this.
Okay. Bye-bye now. And I'll hang up the phone.
I guess we could just relax and Manuel grabs one of the cans of beer. He's like, hey, we don't even have to start this until tomorrow, so we could just relax and have some quiet time, despite whatever's happening at that table over there.
Well, I like little jazz. I like the fact that we're not going to have to worry about any money, and like we can give up some Saturdays to get a little more history about the culture.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then like after every setting, we'll have a whole week to like marinate on the ideas that we learned about. We'll have another session, then have another week to marinate on things. Like, yeah, this is great. This is fantastic.
I think it's 3. Is it 3 days? Let me see the post. Yeah, it's 3 days. So we're gonna have a 3 days of immersion.
Simon did bring up a curious point. I'm going to like hoist myself up onto whatever stand or banister or rail is there and start swinging my feet back and forth. She came out pretty strong about this NDA situation. Think this is someone famous? Has anyone ever heard of this? Well, the poster says Amanda Hansen, but she told me she wanted to be called Qua or Quay. I'll get it clarified tomorrow.
QIY.
Quay?
It's at the bottom of the poster, actually.
It is at the bottom of the poster?
Oh.
Interesting.
It is. Like,
I would like all of you to succeed in a spot hidden here. No.
Yeah, right. We see it.
Hey, I got an extreme.
You actually noticed something at the bottom of the poster.
Which I missed entirely.
I just didn't know what it was.
Right. Have any of y'all heard of her?
Have we? Do we need to roll to see if we've heard of her?
I would say that none of you have heard of her at all. But
like,
you're going to meet her tomorrow?
I don't even know how you would... You said we? Oh,
Right.
I haven't heard of any Danish... I don't even know. I don't know. I haven't.
So I'm going to take the folder. I'm going to, well, not the folder, the poster. I'm going to push it at Emmanuel. I was like, you should go ask those fellas in there if they've ever heard of her.
Okay.
Being around Marie
Emmanuel's
long
like,
enough, you guys know she's pushy and she's very
Yeah.
straightforward and she's very bullheaded.
And Emmanuel's like, it's so nice in my private room. And Emmanuel's gonna walk over to one of the tables playing games, and it's like, "Hey, Hi guys.
There.
Oh, and he's gonna try to practice just saying hello, a little bit of his Danish. I don't know any Danish, so this is gonna go with me. He's gonna try to just say, hello. I'm
Hello there.
I'm looking for and he's have you the artist Kui.
The artist
Or
Kui?
yes.
Is this for an assignment or something?
Yes, maybe. We're the exchange students. You probably saw us around.
Yeah, we've seen you around campus. You just arrived, did you?
Yeah, it's very different here than Florida does also have a lot of water, so there is that. But different.
Well, we're in the middle of the winter here, and I imagine that's a bit colder than Florida usually gets.
I did not know it could be this cold constantly without like your air conditioning breaking.
Yeah, well, we really don't do air conditioning here in Denmark. We're focused on heating.
I don't think you need it. I don't think you need it here. It's cold.
The winters the summers can get, moderately hot, but not Florida hot, I don't think. But to answer your question, it doesn't really ring a bell. Do you guys know anything? The young lady who's talking with you looks around and asks the other, and speaking in a language that you recognize as being Danish, but it sounds awfully weird to you. Er der nogen af jer, der kender det her? Nej, jeg har aldrig hørt om hende. Amanda synes jeg måske ringer en klokke. And after talking together in Danish for a short while, they basically shrug their shoulders and shakes. I think maybe Amanda is. I think it's a dancer, but I don't know anything about an artist. So sorry, we can help you on that account.
Oh, thanks for that. Emmanuel's just trying to be like, okay, I got to be more personable to get to know people. Are there any? Do you have an idea for like your favorite thing about Danish culture that you would say maybe I could look into writing about?
Oh, well, we have a very vibrant art scene, and we are known for architecture, but I don't know if that's absolutely culture related. Is there anything in particular you're thinking about?
Not really. That's part of the problem, but that's okay. Thank you for that information.
No problem.
And then Emmanuel's gonna be like, okay, that didn't go as well as I was hoping, and just gonna go back to the group.
Dean is still pondering about how the business model must work to give 3 full days and be this eager to meet students and be willing to pay for the drinks. There has to be a timeshare or something on the back end.
I think it's just how their government works, because I think they don't have to take out loans for school, which is really cool.
Well, we're also here for 3 months. We got nothing but time, so I mean, we might as well. Like, there's no downside that I can see at this point.
No, and our first assignment. Our first assignment, just like somebody like helping us and paying for stuff. Because if this is a jazz club, they're probably gonna have good food, right?
Maybe.
Well, we are certainly gonna find out soon.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, and with that, I think we'll move slowly on. The next day is a Friday, and you have classes that you all attend. You have common classes and individual classes. The day moves forward at a snail's pace because you're looking forward to meeting up at this jazz club. Traveling there will be about 30 minutes, and you can either use public transport or you actually have access to bicycles.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a cold day. There's a little bit of sleet on the ground. So maybe the public transport solution is the best. You could also pool in a taxi if that's your thing. But anyway, travel's gonna put you back around half an hour, and you're probably meeting here around 8 o'clock in the evening.
So we get to, would you say that like we could take a train? Does that seem feasible for where this place is at? Or
No, a train
like
is
a bus
absolutely out of the
situation?
question. You would have to take a bus and then walk about 500 meters from where the bus puts you off.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
So-
Let's take the bus. I mean, I don't think the bikes are going to be a feasible option.
Emmanuel's like, Emmanuel's wearing like 4 sweaters and is like, I don't know if I can put my arms through it. It's
looking like the
cold
kid
here.
from the Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Bundled up. Yeah.
I mean, it's 99, so we're close to baggy, but he's filled out the baggy with multiple layers.
Well, the bus fares without a hitch at all, and you arrive slightly cold at La Fontaine. It's a jazz club. It looks quite cozy from the outside. Maybe there's a room for around 100 people in there, and it catches you by surprise that people are actually smoking inside, because coming from the stage, you're not used to people smoking inside anymore, if I'm not much mistaken. But smoking is apparently allowed here. It's tightly packed, and there's a small scene where a band is, they're not exactly practicing, but they're jamming together, and it looks and sounds like they are not quite ready to perform yet, but getting there. As you enter, you see a table in the corner. There's sort of a booth, and there's only one person sitting at that table, and there's a small reserved for Amanda Hansen standing on it. And there's a lady sitting there.
And about what time of the day is this, Paul?
This is around 8:30 in the evening.
Okay.
Oh, it's it looks like they're warming up. Got a good groove. Does anyone see where we're supposed to go?
And I just point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm going to make a beeline over to Amanda, assuming that everybody will follow.
Yeah.
But not really caring if they do or not. Not like I like them, so it's not like I'm being standoffish or anything. If they follow, great. If they don't, that's fine too. But I see this woman at this table. I see the reserve sign, and if her name is on the reserved title or the tag, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
As you move towards her, she's sitting there smoking a cigarette, and she stands up and greets you as you approach. And she says, "Hello, young man. Are you part of the group I'm meeting with here?"
Yeah, I'm Simon. This is Marie. This is Jean, and this is Emmanuel. We're all foreign exchange students for the next couple of months. We saw your ad. Thought it was fairly interesting. All of us collectively know very little about the Danish people, so we thought that this would be a good example or a good way for us to learn a little bit more in kind of a very quick amount of time. So thank you. Hopefully this works out for everybody.
Absolutely perfect. And I'm very, very delighted that you picked up on this opportunity, because it's going to give me something as well. I'm working on a special art installation, and I think that your perspective in being taught about the Danish phenomenon of Hygge will provide valuable input and inspiration for my art as well.
Sure.
But why don't you all get something to drink at the bar? Just tell them my name, and they'll make sure to put it on the tab. Whatever you want. Money isn't really an issue here.
Great. I'll let them. Do you need anything to drink as well? Should we get you something?
No, thank you. I'll pass. I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. So I'll turn to the rest of the guys and or the rest of the crew and say, well, are you guys thirsty? We can get something from the bar on her tab.
Well, yeah, I'll get whatever's cheapest. I don't want to impose or anything. My parents. I don't want my parents somehow find out. I don't. Cheapest is fine.
Jean has a very processing look in her eyes after money is not an issue. This does not compute.
What?
But if you're all heading to the bar, she will certainly follow along.
If you look at her, you probably analyzed her clothing as well. It's expensive clothing. She has expensive jewelry on. She has a pearl necklace, which must cost an absolute fortune. She is elegant, around the age of 35 to 38, maybe. Slim, looks very fit. And quite wrinkle-free despite the smoking.
Yeah, Simon, if you're going up, I'll get a rum and Coke, and then I'm going to sit down at the table with her.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll go with you, Simon. We can. I'll carry the drinks back. We'll carry the drinks back. We'll carry the drink backs for the ladies. Yeah.
The bartender greets you as you approach the bar. What can I get for you all?
Your cheapest beverage that is not water.
Cheapest beverage that is not water. Well, you can have a free glass of water if money is an issue, but what are you into? Would you prefer beer or wine, or maybe liquor, spirits?
Yes.
Let me simplify this for you. So I need one rum and Coke. Do we know what Jean needs, Emmanuel? Or was she too confused by the prospect?
Jean
Does not compute.
Was kind of just staring. I'm pretty sure I saw dollar signs in her eyes, so I don't know for sure.
Okay, then I'm going to simplify this for all of us. Okay, so bartender, thank you. We're not from here, obviously. I need one rum and Coke, and then could I get also 4 of your most Danish spirits? Whether that's like a shot or a sipper, something along those lines, something that's very Danish.
Oh, I can serve you something that's very Danish. You're gonna absolutely hate it, but that's not a problem. I'll bring out a bottle of schnapps. This is a Danish schnapps. Yeah. It's quite smooth for schnapps, but you're absolutely gonna detest it. So she pours you a shot and hands it over. Try this one, sir.
Okay. I try it.
Yeah, it's room temperature. It's liquid fire, and it tastes absolutely horrible.
This is going to be great. You guys are going to love this.
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's. I mean,
I like it.
I've had peppermint schnapps once. It was okay.
Probably not going to be your jam.
But in addition to that, why don't I just give you 4 beers or 3 beers? You want a rum and Coke, right? So that and 3 beers to wash away the taste of this.
That'd be great. I just for me personally, I just thought it would be a good idea to give us all something very Danish. So if you've also got Danish beers, that would be great too.
Yep.
She'll give you 4 Danish beers.
Okay.
And did I see right? You're sitting with Amanda, right?
Yes, I'm sitting with
Excellent. I'll put it all on the tab. If you need anything, you just come up here and ask for it. I'll make sure you get everything you need.
Thank you. What was your name?
Oh, my name is Julia.
Julia.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I'm Simon. Thank you.
How do you do, Simon? Nice to meet you as well. You'll have to excuse me. There are other patrons here who need me now. But grab your drinks and be back if you need anything else.
Thank you.
Manuel's going to grab the beers and
while they're grabbing the drinks, Marie and Jean is sitting at the table, right, with Amanda?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So tell me a little bit about yourself. What are you doing here in Denmark?
Exploring. My parents are writers. They've filled my head with stories about places all over the world. I haven't really had a chance to travel much myself, so I'm eager to learn.
And then you travel to tiny cold Denmark. I do hope you enjoy your stay here.
I'm sure Emmanuel would disagree with this, but I think it's a lovely place. Emmanuel's having a good time, just a bit cold for them, that's all.
Oh, yeah. Where are you from in the States?
Sorry, Steve is quickly checking to make sure whether this has been provided. I'm not seeing it, so
It actually is, but don't worry about it.
Okay.
Gene, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's New York.
Give some New
Of course it is.
York.
Of course it is. Upper East Side,
I see.
New York.
I've actually performed in New York, so
Really?
it's years back, but I've danced there.
Hmm.
Lovely ballet scene. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a lovely ballet scene. I really enjoyed my stay there. And how about you, young lady?
I'm coming in out of Texas, and there's not a whole lot to say more than I'm out of Texas. And I just kind of do a very pointed stare.
So you must be used to a little bit of a warmer weather than we're experiencing at the moment.
Yes, I would say I'm definitely used to warmer weather, but you don't come all the way across the Great Pond. You don't go all the way to Denmark to get more of the same. You come here for something different. You come here to get exposure to something different, different language, different food, different culture, different approaches, different people like yourself.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I've never been to Texas myself, but I imagine it's a very lovely place.
I mean, that's a word you can use for it, sure.
Yeah.
And I smile.
That's a very polite way to say you don't quite agree with me, but that's fine. So, and here the boys are with the drinks, I think.
Yeah, I know. Emmanuel's like, we got beers and also
Shotskis.
shots. I'm sorry. I know you said one drink, but we have two. I hope that's okay. I can give you some money if it's not.
No, don't worry about it, young man. It's not an issue at all.
Okay.
Sorry, man. I wanted to try a Danish liquor, and then I tried it, and we figured out it was not going to be for everybody. And then the bartender offered up some Danish beer to wash it all down. And I thought that sounded like a good idea, just so everybody had something to drink. So, yeah, we just wanted to make it all Danish.
Yeah, and I see you brought snaps.
Mm-hmm.
That's I do believe that's an acquired taste, and there's a lot of Danes who don't like it at all either. But you do you and enjoy it.
I haven't tried it yet. Should I? Do we cheers?
You could in Danish we would say skål.
Oh, skål!
Yeah, Amanda lights another cigarette while you enjoy your beverage or. Enjoy your beverage.
Emmanuel smells it and is like,
it has a strong scent to it, and an equally strong taste. You made the perfect face for drinking snaps right there.
I'm warm. Why am I so warm? It takes off one of the sweaters, like
because it's so cold outside, and Simon's just like loving it. He's like, "This is not great, but it's Danish, and I'm good with it." So
why did you say this would be good?
I didn't say it would be good. It's an experience.
Well, that's true. My insides are hot.
Mine too.
Sometimes we have to experience unpleasant things. That's all part of growing up.
Are you going to drink one, Gene?
Gene didn't even bother to smell first. Just tossed it back and was left reeling for a minute, and then grabbing for the beer, which hopefully is cold and might help. Maybe
the cold beer
trying not to be impolite, but That was intense.
Yeah, that was I won't I won't forget that. Am I sweating a little bit? How? All right. Just drink this cold beer. Just chugging the beer now.
In addition to being warmed up by the snaps and the beer, the venue is quite hot. It leaves you all parched, and it doesn't take long for you to get through your snaps and your beer. And Amanda urges you on to you absolutely order something cold. Maybe feel free to order a bottle of champagne. I'm sure they have some on ice. If any of you feel like rolling a psychology check, you can do that, please.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, all right, are we this
Like
a little boozy here? I had a 58. Pulling up my character sheet right now. I feel like that's probably not good enough. Nope.
No.
I had an extreme 4 under 40.
Well done.
That's very well done. Jean wonders a little.
98.
Nice.
You're focusing on the snaps, and maybe it will taste better on the second try.
I think I've also got too many clothes on. I'm just like, we just gotta take off the third.
But Jean, what you're wondering about is it's a bit peculiar that Amanda doesn't appear to be drinking anything at all, and she's not touching the peanuts on the table. And considering how warm it is here, she must be absolutely parched. Which is strange, but everybody else at the bar is drinking.
I don't think Simon notices that it's weird that she's not drinking. I think he is really trying to get into the Danish mindset of these particular liquors and trying to understand the flavors a little bit. Like, does he drink? Yes. He is a former skateboarder. He is an artist, so he's a little loosey-goosey with his substances, maybe. But he's also just kind of like relaxing into the area. Like, is he hot? Yes. Is it uncomfortable? Sure, but like, he's in Denmark, so this is what he wants to do. He wants to hang out and kind of just vibe. Whether or not he is comfortable with it, that's his approach. He's very much go with the flow right now, just trying to soak up all the creativity he possibly can.
But let's move on, shall we? The thing is, I would like to meet with you over the course of the next 3 Saturdays, and it will be at my residence in Northern Zealand. My driver will come and pick you up wherever you feel like, and make sure to drive you there and bring you back once we're finished. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Danish culture and phenomenon of Hygge, and expose you to scenes that will let you experience what it is and how it feels. I'm also probably going to show you some of the art I'm working on for my exhibition. And the goal is to eventually include you maybe in some of the art. And this means that I'm going to videotape our sessions, if that's all right with you. But I will need you to fill out this NDA form. And she hands out 4 pieces of paper to each of you.
Oh, Simon, that's my mistake. I completely misunderstood what she said when she mentioned NDA.
That's okay.
It's a standard non-disclosure agreement. Basically, you're signing that you will not discuss or reveal this art with anybody until after it has been opened to the public, and you give me permission to videotape these sessions.
You're gonna be on camera. Wow. Okay.
I'm cool with it. I'm pretty good with the flow. I don't really mind. I think creativity begets creativity. So whatever you're working on might, kind of influence me in some beneficial way. So I'm good with it.
Oh, that would be absolutely lovely. Are you an artist yourself, young man?
Yeah, spray paint mostly. But I do mess with a few other mediums. But that's my main one.
That sounds very interesting. I would like to talk about that in one of the sessions, I think.
Sure, I would love to.
All of you, as you reach out and grab the papers from her, and she produces a pen as well. Feel free to do a spot hidden for me, all of you.
Okay. The one thing I will say is as I'm sitting in this chair, I hit a 12, so I probably succeeded. As I'm sitting in this chair and I'm slowly sipping at the second beer, I am absolutely one of those people that reads the NDA line by line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not numbers, but it's still sort of in that legalist.
You studied the NDA, and there's absolutely nothing nefarious in it. What she's told you is what it says.
Okay.
Your name, and you agreeing to participate in these 3 sessions where you may or may not be exposed to some of her art, and you agree not to discuss the art, take pictures of it, and show/tell anybody about it, and you agree to be filmed during the sessions. Should you break the NDA, there will be punitive action to decide it by a local Danish court.
Okay.
I got a regular success.
I got an
Hard
extreme
success.
Yeah, those of you who has a success on the, you get a strange sensation of heat radiating off Amanda. She's warmer than the room you are in, and some of the heat in the room feels like it radiates out from her. Could just be, because it's very warm, it could be the snaps, but you get the sensation that she's actually hotter than the area calls for her to be.
Would Simon misconstrue this as like her putting out pheromones? Like maybe he's like getting drunk enough where he's like misreading the fact that she is like hot as like she's hot.
You could do that. That's entirely into your purview. So however you want to play it.
I think he would probably try to squeeze closer to her then, like try to get over into the seating area and like move closer to her. Sorry, Emmanuel.
I was gonna say, I think Emmanuel is that's because I failed again spectacularly. That was a 90. I was folding up my I've taken off. I'm down to like a t-shirt. I think I'm down. Which
is actually comfortable in here.
Yeah, I folded them all up I've been folding them, making sure they're a nice, neat little stack next to me on the seat. Just folded them up, and then I'm like, yeah, I'll sign that. Yeah, video, sure. So that's where Emmanuel was. Is not notice. She's radiating heat. It's just like the sweaters are folded nicely. And what are we doing? Signing? Sure.
After reading through the contract, I am going to where you double jab the pen on the table to make the interior release go back in. I'm going to double jam that, and I'm going to offer the pen and the paper back towards her. If she reaches for it, I'm just going to pull back just a bit. It's like, you're one of those that run hot, aren't you? Straight down the face with it for sure.
Yes, I am actually. I have quite a you could say high burning metabolism. I think it comes from all my dancing career.
Oh, did you dance? I love dancing.
Oh, I don't dance anymore. I've changed career path and would like to see myself as a more traditional artist these days. But yes, I've danced, and I guess none of you have ever heard of me then. But I've danced all over the world, to be honest. Classical ballet and contemporary dance.
And now you do.
Now I do art, and basically living off my inheritance. So I'm
painting,
free to
sculpture,
pursue
photography, anything in particular, or a little bit of everything?
Painting, sculpturing. I'm dabbling a little bit in several subjects. No photography at all, but I would like to think that I've found a very unique inspiration, and the show I'm putting on is definitely going to be an eye opener for a lot of the lovers of the art here in Denmark.
Cool. Love it.
And little excursions like these, is this a side project, a side hobby? Is this just something you do for your own personal enjoyment?
No, this is part of my inspiration. I believe the show is going to be called The Art of Hygge, and Hygge is going to be a central part of the exhibition. So I'm going to gather inspiration from you learning about it, and I'm sure I can incorporate that into my art.
Sorry, what is what is Hygge?
I think we're going to reserve that for the session tomorrow. I will go into depth about it there. I don't think this venue is the right for it.
Okay.
So I think I will leave you for now and enjoy the bar and the lovely music. Feel free to drink whatever you need. And if I could trouble to tell you, where would you like my driver to pick you up tomorrow?
At the dorms?
Yeah, what dorms are you?
And then I'm going to immediately jump in. Actually, if you could pick us up, and I'm just going to do like a central public transport hub that's a few blocks away from the dorms. So like whatever a bus depot is that has like, a transaction stop, something that's not our home, something close to it, but not there.
You're thinking like a bus depot or something?
A bus depot. Yep. Something like that.
Bus stop. Yeah.
There actually isn't a bus depot right by it. There's a bus stop a few half a block away.
So we're not looking at a bus stop. I don't want even something that close. Wherever it is that buses would exchange, like a major area where like buses switches to go to different areas, a train station would actually work. I'm looking for something public versus like just a singular stop that would be like, oh, they must be at the dorm up the street.
If there's like a shopping center, that would work.
A shopping center would work, like a grocery store. Yeah,
that's
University library.
Yep, that would also work.
There is actually a library about maybe 15-20 minutes walk from the Grønnes Kollegie you're staying at.
Perfect.
You could get pick up there. Shouldn't be a problem at all.
We can also look up Hygge when we're there.
Yeah, but I'll make sure my driver picks you up there. Tomorrow evening, he'll pick you up, shall we say, around 7 o'clock?
7 a.m. or 7 p.m.?
7 p.m. I don't think we should start that early.
How long how long do you expect the days to be while we're here?
It's probably going to be a few hours at least. You should be back at your dorm around maybe midnight, maybe 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
But it depends on the session. But we will start them around. If I make sure that Jacob picks you up at 7, we should have a fair few good hours in our lovely company together.
Okay, no, that's great. I assumed it was going to be the whole day. That's okay. Great.
Are you expecting any other individuals that have declared interest in Hygge, or just us four?
It's just you four, and I was very lucky that you actually contacted me. I hadn't received any other interest from anybody else, so I feel very, very fortunate.
It's the four of us.
But I will leave you to the bar now. Feel free to enjoy yourself, and I'll look forward to seeing you all tomorrow.
Oh, Amanda, thank you. I think we're all looking forward to it.
And I'll correct. It's Kui.
Yeah, Kui.
Kwai.
Why?
Apologies.
That's
Jean's going to extend her hand for a shake, mostly to verify that Amanda really is as warm as.
Amanda extends her arm, and she is warm to the touch. Maybe running a fever, but definitely warm. You all have a very lovely evening. See you tomorrow. And she exits. And you are left to your own accord at the bar. If you want to drink, you can do that. If you want to go back to your dorm, that's absolutely an option as well.
I think Emmanuel's like, this is pretty good jazz. I could do a little salsa here. I think. Like right now? No. I think I think those shots got me a little looser. Little. And it's like
Simon's gonna push another one towards you. Be like, we could do another one here.
And if I can reach onto that shot and just move it directly out of his way, is exactly what I'm gonna do.
I said, oh.
And I'm just gonna glare over at Simon, like, really? This is what we're doing tonight?
I've never seen him dance. I would like to see it. This might be the perfect venue. It's a jazz club.
You want to do salsa at the jazz
really
club?
Suitable for that kind of dancing. You might have to find a different venue, but then you would have to pay for your own drinks.
For what it's worth, we have a big day tomorrow.
Tomorrow evening.
Yeah, we don't have to be here till 7 o'clock.
And you all froze on me.
Oh no. She can you hear us, Paul? Are we here still?
Yeah, I still got video and audio.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You just froze on me.
Oh yeah. You're across the pond, it'll be okay.
But
okay.
Unless any of you have the last thing I said, that dancing is not really suitable for this venue, so you would either have to find somewhere else to do it, or keep your dancing shoes tied off.
Well, that's fine. I mean, we can get a bus or a cab back to the campus.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We can leave if we need to.
We should probably have like another beer. So I mean, I wasn't sure she really meant whatever, but she did seem to care.
Simon pushes another beer towards you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling a lot more relaxed than I was earlier. I was just gonna just drink this beer.
While you're enjoying your frosty beverage, Jean's going to go over and try and start up a conversation with Julia at the bar. Our host over there was so nice. Does she come in here all the time? Is there anything? Basically, do you know what?
Is it? Wow, everyone froze on that one except for me. Did my Zoom just crash too? I think we're back. I just got a message that says your internet is unstable.
I don't. Yes, but this weekend regularly we always for help. Requesting appears to so she used to be here more often, but it's been a while since I saw her last. But she's in here sometimes.
So she keeps coming to a bar, but she never said anything at the bar. That's.
But it suggests that you. People come here for the music.
Of course. But I understand, how a place like this works. If you aren't selling beverages, you're not able to pay the musicians.
But Amanda is a very generous supporter of the venue.
All right. Well, thank you.
You don't know who Amanda is?
We just met a few minutes ago.
Okay, Amanda is. If you're into ballet, Amanda's world famous. You should really look her up on the internet. I think that'll explain things much more clearly than I can do. But if you know anything about ballet, you know who Amanda is.
Okay. Well, I'll certainly look that up.
Can I get you anything else?
I turn and take a look back at the table to try and suss out whether Emmanuel is actually going to get another shot.
Emmanuel is downing the second beer, just downing it. So
Oh, wait. People's windows are suddenly coming back for me. Hold on. Jesse's window is back. Everyone else is still frozen for me. Can you guys all see me moving?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can see you.
Yeah, you haven't changed.
We can see you. We can hear you. Everything's perfect.
No, but the problem is you're recording off of my Zoom, and I can't see you guys.
So
moving.
it won't see.
Correct.
I see. I see.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do, just as a preventative, I'm going to stop the recording here and then just start a new one.
Okay.
Yeah. So Carl, fuck off. Stop here. And then pick up.
Let's make the most of it. Paul, take us to after the bar.
Internet
after the bar.
Backhoe.
It's less to Saturday. You are slated to be picked up by the driver, and you gave her somewhere else to pick you up, so you didn't have to be picked up at your residence.
Yeah.
Very paranoid of you all.
I'd just rather be safe than sorry. We don't really know that woman. I don't need her knowing where it is that we sleep.
I mean, we're in Denmark. It's safe here.
Yeah, they say the same thing about Texas.
Well, I mean,
I grew up in New York. I know not to give out my direct phone number or address. Huh?
Thank you, New York.
As you, it's a cold evening, and as you arrive to the library where you agreed to meet, the library is closed at this hour, and you see a man standing in front of a black, very, very luxurious looking, but older model car. He's very well dressed in a three-piece suit and a hat. Looks a little bit anachronic. You should have a picture in your...
That's a good-looking man.
It is indeed. And as you approach the car, he waves and says, "Hello, you must be the students I'm here to pick up."
We are, yeah.
I take it you're Jacob?
Yes, I'm Jacob. Lovely to meet you all. Well, scoot into the car and I'll make sure to drive you to Amanda in a hurry.
I get in.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. You start... I'm going to tell you a little bit of where we're going as we drive. Basically, we're driving out of the city now. We should hit the free road in about 10 minutes. And after a half an hour or so, we should be at Amanda's residence. I won't be speeding, but I won't be I won't be driving slow. You get out of this. There really isn't very much traffic. It's a slow Saturday evening, and as you drive out of the city, you enjoy the snow. It looks very, very cozy sitting here in the car. At some point, you reach a very large forest. And the forest we are driving through now is a Jægersborg Dyrehave. It's a deer park, and it's actually quite old. The trees here have a certain gravitas to them. It's a very well-known forest in Denmark. It's a very popular space for artists to seek inspiration. There's a lot of paintings in Danish museums of nature scenes here. And it's more than 350 years old and actually outdating the United States as an established country. And you can feel that as you drive through the forest. Very, very lovely, dark. And as you drive through the forest, Jacob tells you, there's actually an amusement park here in this forest. It's called Barken. So it's closed for the winter now. It's closed for the winter, so we won't be going there. But it's very, very nice, and you should absolutely seek it out in the summer. As you continue your way in the car, as you drive around a bend in the road, there's a lovely roller coaster. As you drive around this bend in the road, you see a small iced over lake, very romantic, very picturesque. snow landing on top of the ice. And up on the left-hand side of the road, there's a driveway up to a large house with one of the windows overlooking this lake. Jacob drives up there and drives through the driveway and parks the car and says, if you go up to the main house, Amanda should greet you by the door. There's 2 buildings. There's something that looks like an old stone stable. And then there's the main house, and there's lit braziers next to the entrance. And as Jacob gets out of the car and moves towards the stable building, Amanda comes out of the main door and opens it for you and waves to you all and say, "Welcome, welcome. It's lovely to see you here."
Now, you said braziers. Did you mean like fire in a little thing? Okay.
No, bigger. Imagine, a fire.
A big brazier. Okay.
Yeah, big brazier
Still fire, and not electrical light bulbs. I'm just making sure there wasn't a language thing, and there is actual.
No, there's actually fire in these braziers.
That's a good question.
That's a vibe, honey.
That's a good question.
That's a legit question and a legit vibe.
Emmanuel goes, is kind of looking around like, is there not electricity here?
No, there's plenty of electricity. You can see electricity in the house, and there's light.
Because that's those are some big braziers for I don't think I've ever seen that. Braziers outside of a house.
No, I installed them.
Oh. Because is that a Danish thing?
I would say it's not per se a Danish thing, but I think it creates a lovely ambience. It's basically small.
It's beautiful. I'm used to like a porch light.
Yeah, I'm eccentric like that. And I don't get that many visitors. Well, do follow me in. I've instructed Jacob to be back and pick you up in about 3 hours. I think that should be enough for our first session. And if you will follow me in, and as you walk through the room, she shows you into a living room that is, for lack of a better word, very cozy looking. There's Chesterfield furniture and chairs. There's an open fire, and there's this very, very big window overlooking the lake. And it's like something out of a fairy tale, more or less. There's a very lovely smell of hot cocoa and coffee. And you see pastry and small petit fours on the table. There's a camera tripod in the corner, and there's a small red light that shows. Yeah, the camera is on. Just ignore it to the best of your ability. So
Manuel's like,
please
ignore it. Don't wave at the camera.
Please be seated. And Amanda, feel free to sit wherever.
If there is a winged back chair, like a leather wing back, that would be Simon's jam. And as he falls into it, he'd be like, "Do you prefer Amanda or Kwai? Which would you prefer us to call you?"
I would prefer Kwai, if that's all right with you all.
Okay, no, that's great. It's just I want to make sure.
Emmanuel's kind of making himself small, just like I'll very much like wait till everyone gets seated and whatever's available. I'll just sit in whatever's available next.
While Emmanuel is making himself small, I, on the other hand, am deliberately taking up space. So I'm just doing like a big walk around of the room, and I'm just like dressing it up and down with my eyes. It's not necessarily a suspicious scrutiny as much as it is like I'm going to unapologetically look at the space that I'm currently inhabiting right now. So very much taking up space, doing a walk around.
The space you are in, it's an old inn. It's built by stone, and it looks old as fuck. And it's very clear that it's been renovated to become a home instead of an inn. but with respect to the building's age and the materials used, and it's very, very cozy. Everything is held in hardwood, leather, and stone.
How
and the only thing,
big is the fireplace?
Standard size for a living room, I would say. It's an open fireplace, and there's a roaring fire to keep the cold of the winter outside at bay. It's warm here, not uncomfortably, but it's a cozy, nice feeling, and mixed in with the smell of the hot cocoa and the coffee at the table, it creates a very, very nice and cozy atmosphere for you to enjoy.
All right, my last question for you here, Paul. Just as I get to the end of the room and I'm circling in front of around the camera to take my seat, if I look on the back side of this camera, how long has it been recording for? And is it actually recording this room?
It is recording this room, and I don't know if you can see it. It looks like it basically just started recording it a little while ago. She might probably have turned it on as she heard you at the door.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm not looking at like the red record button and it's like, this has been recording for the last 2 hours, the last 6 days. It looks like it's within minutes.
Yeah, it looks like it's just set up for this session.
Okay. So then, I'll circle around and I'm going to make sure that based on what I can tell, I'm sitting in a seat that's on the edge of that recording path.
Yep. You can actually, as you look around the living room, there's a lot of art on the walls. And do give me a spot hidden while you walk around and look at the living room.
Happily, baby. That is going to be a delicious 67 over my 15. But you know what? I'm feeling lucky today, and you gave me 70 luck on this character. So I'm actually going to go ahead and burn down just to make that a regular success, if I may keep it.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. That's why you have luck, isn't it?
I love that luck.
That's why you have luck.
Yeah.
Luck.
That's why you have luck, because you're going to need it.
I always love the fact that people don't
Burn
take
early.
into account that there's something as group luck later on.
No. Make me suffer. I'll help you.
No, what you notice is that there's some of the art is a little bit off. Most of it is old, very classical, and then there is something that looks like, some of it looks quite recently painted and almost modern in this expression. Some weird symbols, but it just doesn't fit in with the rest of the art.
Simon.
Yeah.
And I'm going to like tilt my chin and my nose. It's like a step above being completely disrespectful and just saying, come boy. She's working on it.
I don't think he's going to pick up on that yet. So here's a better question. Paul, how long have we been together before this little excursion?
You've met each other before you came to Denmark and was told about what you were going to do. You know each other, but you're not super well acquainted.
Yeah.
And for the first 3 months, you studied, you saw each other in the classrooms, but hadn't had a lot of time to get to learn each other. So you're not really strangers, but acquaintances at this point.
But like 3 months, we've all been over here and like at least in each other's sphere.
Yeah.
I would say that I probably know of Marie's, not all of her idiosyncrasies, but I have a vague idea of who she is.
Yeah.
And so like I'm probably picking up on what she's putting down. So I'll look at her and go,
and I'm going to do like the head over, and I'm not like deliberately trying to conceal any of this. It's just, I'm working on my communication style. I've been told that I can be abrasive. Simon, just come in real fast. Jesus.
all right. And so he'll get up, he'll kind of head over her direction and look in the direction that she was nodding to as he heads that way, just kind of absent-mindedly like, whoo-hoo, like.
So I know you mostly work in spray paints, but you do a lot of different arts. You have a background in artistry.
Yeah.
Tell me that I'm not misinterpreting or missing the language on the difference between this piece and those four.
Okay. And then he'll take a look up at the wall, like having some kind of a, not like a design background, but like he understands what looks good, what doesn't look good, and like how things should be placed. Like he has an idea of scale and space and these kind of things.
And it's very clear to you as well that this is definitely not art in pairing with the rest. It's also a dead giveaway that in the right corner there's a QYI. That's why I made this.
I think Simon would look around and see if there's that same kind of weirdness on other walls, like seeing if there's some kind of a connective tissue happening.
Not at all.
No, okay.
Not at all. There's just a couple of these weird symbols and art installations. A few on this wall, a few on another wall, but they distinctly put themselves out because they don't fit in. Amanda noticed you guys looking at the pictures, and she comes over and says, "Yeah, that's an early prototype of some of the things I'm working on. It's absolutely not up to my current standards."
That's fine. This is cool. What is this?
It's
I don't think it fits, but like it's a very interesting imagistic image. I'm drawn to it.
Yeah, but it's a sign I've been working a lot with. I feel very inspired by the geometric symbols of it. Let me see if I can find a picture for you guys of how it could look.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure I'm going to write nope into this chat.
I'm sure I'm sure Euclid has nothing to do with it.
Simon's gonna run face first into whatever's coming.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm proud of you, Simon. I'm so glad I pulled you over here for this moment for us.
The center symbol here is some of it.
Nope.
Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Okay.
It's pretty.
Okay.
But
That's
weird.
a word.
It is beautiful.
But it's clearly not. It's not finished, and it's just the symbol that's important here. It's not all the filigree and all. That's from something else.
Gotcha.
It's just the center symbol.
Okay.
What is it? Is it a Danish symbol? Is it a
No, absolutely not. It's something I picked up in Paris.
Huh.
Oh, you say Paris? I think Emmanuel is like, oh, yeah, I know some French. So let me see if I can if I can recognize anything in it. Do I recognize anything in it?
You could do an occult check.
Okay.
This is going to work out great for everybody.
Doesn't it always?
Doesn't it always?
Listen, I'm not changing the dice that have rolled 98 and 90. I'm going to give them one more chance.
97.
I would give them all the chances because that's just going to make good storytelling.
You said occult?
Yes.
Oh, that is a regular success.
Hey!
You think that that symbol has a potentially occult meaning. You can't quite place it, but it feels like it's inspired by some sort of religious.
I think like Emmanuel is staring at it, looking at it, and then goes like, oh, sorry. I was just thinking about it. That just brought up something here. It feels feels a little. I don't even know if it is it like demonic or something. If something in that reminded me of something I read.
Yeah.
That's
We can maybe touch upon that in our third session when I show you some of the art installations. But for now, I would like to tell you a little about what Hygge is. So, as you seat yourself and enjoy the beverages and the cakes, Hygge is about relaxing and enjoying life's quieter pleasures. The word Hygge dates back to around 1800s. At least in the meaning it has today. Various definitions of Hygge can be traced back to the Middle Ages, with a similar Old Norse word meaning protected from the outside world. It's about an informal setting together with family and close friends, and typically the setting is at home or a quiet location, maybe a picnic during the summer, or often it involves sharing a meal or wine and beer and hot chocolate and maybe a bowl of candy if you have children involved. You celebrate all of the small joys in life, and it's an opportunity to unwind and take things slow. It's perceived as a meeting of equals. And so even if there's an actually imbalance of power, it means that you can experience it within a company. It's not uncommon for businesses to arrange weekend seminars away from home as a bonding and Hygge opportunity for their employees. And she goes on talking about how in the cold, dark north, meeting around fire and relaxing together has always been a bonding experience. And it's a deeply enjoyable and rejuvenating. It is also a very non-exclusive exercise, which can leave newcomers to Denmark on the outside looking in. So, yes?
Is it, so it reminded me of like a siesta that sometimes happens in different Latin cultures. So like
yeah, I could see what would be I could see why you would say that.
It also seems like a word that kind of helps facilitates making memories or like creating nostalgia, which I really like. I really like the evocative imagery that you're bringing up.
That's does feel pretty close together. Yeah.
I mouth the
some
words
of the stories my parents have told me about
and smile.
Writers
oh, sorry. No, go, Steve. Go ahead. Sorry. Go. Fucking Zoom delays.
Gene
reminds me of some of the stories my parents have told about their writer retreats. Spending some time away from the pressure and the hustle and bustle and being able to listen to.
I've been doing that as a dancer myself, where we meet up and have a dancing retreat and enjoy ourselves in a more loose and relaxed atmosphere instead of rigorous rehearsals. So and speaking of retreat and art, I think any of you dabbling in art of any sort?
I'm an artist.
Simon, what are you doing, Simon?
I tend to work in spray paint. I haven't landed on a final idea yet. It's kind of one of the reasons why we're here. We wanted to learn more about the Danish culture and see if something would spark something creative within us. So right now I consider myself a sponge, like a Danish sponge. So I'm just kind of taking everything in and hopefully I can come up with something that is worthy of the country.
I would love to see some of your sketches the next time you come up here.
I don't really sketch. I know some artists do, but like I tend to just start with the empty canvas or the empty wall because it's spray paint. A lot of my stuff is found on back alleyways and viaducts where nobody is traveling. Like it's not a walkway, it's not a carway. It's like these are hidden areas, and so I give my stuff up to the ether. Like I just give it up. Like I don't keep it. I can't. So I don't really sketch it out.
Do you perhaps have some pictures of it?
Oh,
of
for
some
sure.
of your work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could.
If you could bring some of
pictures.
those, that would be lovely. I would be delighted to see your art.
Okay. Yeah, I could do that.
How about you, Marie? Any art in your?
Yeah, I compose music, I sing, and I play
What do you play?
the banjo.
Oh, that's a quaint instrument.
It's very, I don't know if I would necessarily say quaint. And I don't know if you were just trying to be polite, but it is a very.
Oh, it was no. I mean it in you know in a positive way. It's a very special instrument.
That it is. The banjo has an ability to tell stories on a frequency that many instruments can't. And anyone that has been cohabitating with Marie for any amounts of time, anytime she's in the public showers that we have, you can always hear her singing. It's just one of those. She has a gorgeous voice. You can always kind of hear it. Just she sings to herself when she showers and when she's drying her hair. So it's one of those things. Everyone has heard her sing, but you haven't watched her sing.
Would you indulge me and maybe bring the banjo next time you come here?
I would be happy to indulge you with the quaint instrumentation of the banjo. I might even have a custom song for you by the next week.
Oh, that would be lovely. I'll look forward to that. How about you, Jean? Any artistic expressions from you?
I'm mostly more practical minded.
Yeah.
Business and accounting and such, but I suppose I inherited some of my parents' love for storytelling. I just do not want to be the one to put it into words. Writing is their business, not mine.
Well, understandable. And you, Emmanuel, how do you express yourself?
Oh, I mean, I really like learning new languages. And
but
dancing.
That's not really an art for me. Dancing? What sort of dancing?
Well, when your parents are from Cuba and you live in Florida, you do a lot of salsa. And so and Emmanuel kind of has that like salsa, like kind of moves his body a little bit in that way that I'm.
Yes.
It's like, it's just a little, just like a quick foot thing. A little salsa.
Do really
feel the music.
Do give me a dance test.
Oh shit! That's an interesting call right now. Ooh, I like that.
Hey, what is my? Oh, we're gonna use some luck and get that to a hard. That's a hard.
You have some serious skill, young man.
I guess it's.
Oh! Don't put yourself under bushel now. You can move that body of yours. That's something to take pride in. You shouldn't hide yourself.
Oh, I don't want to. I mean, I'm just glad I'm here and I'm not sharing a room with like my 4 other siblings. So, it's been great to have room to dance and not bump into a family member.
We'll make sure there's plenty of room next time. I'll even show you my studio. It's over in the barn.
Oh. Okay. I can dance. Studio.
I've converted the barn. Actually, my parents converted the barn. Half of it is my dance studio, and the other half is my artistic workshop. But we'll look at that maybe next time, or maybe in the 3rd session.
Sure.
So the evening has been progressing, and the 3 hours are more or less up, and you can hear the gravel as the car approaches the front door again. Feel free to do a psychology check, all of you.
Okay. And then keep her while we are getting these rolls together. Quick question: being in her presence, is she still really warm?
Oh, she is warm, yes. And you actually have a bonus die to to your psychology test.
Oh, nice. I'll take that bonus.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Does anybody know without me
fail
pulling?
and a fail.
Oh, a fail and a fail. Does anybody know
Fail
the
and a
base on
fail.
psychology?
Yeah, it's 10.
Yeah. Based on psychology is 10. Yeah, I opened up a modern sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I did too. Yeah.
I have on psychology. Oh, I'm gonna spend 3 and get a hard.
I do not have 90 luck to spend. So
Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm gonna burn 6 to just make it a regular success.
You notice that all of you have been drinking and eating here this evening, and what you notice is that Amanda hasn't been neither eating nor drinking. She's smoking, just like last time, but no eating or drinking at all.
I think did she invite us to eat? Because I don't think Emmanuel would have done it without being invited.
It was implied that, help yourself.
Help yourself.
Okay.
So there was coffee and tea and hot chocolate, and there was different kinds of cakes and Danish pastry. So if you haven't partaking, that's fine, but the opportunity was there, and I would presume some of you did.
Oh,
Simon,
for sure I did.
Simon
Yeah.
absolutely was eating and drinking.
So did Marie.
Yeah, I think Emmanuel was just more like, parents are like, they didn't invite you. You don't just take it. You got to wait for them to. So he's very
Yeah.
And
if it was
Amanda might have
offered, yeah.
picked up on that and said, please help yourself.
Then he would have definitely had stuff.
So, but
Jean didn't succeed on this psychology check, but she's a couple times now noticed that Amanda doesn't seem to be eating. When we're snacking, she's going to strike up a little bit of a conversation about a question about some part of the flavor of whatever snack it is that she's eating. Basically going for does she just not eat in front of us, or does she not?
Oh, I do eat. I just have a very strict.
Sorry, I'm not being quite so gauche to ask her that directly. Just
okay.
Does she understand what this food that she's serving tastes like, and does that seem like something that she enjoys?
She does.
Too?
She does.
Okay.
She can go into length telling you about that. This is from a local bakery in the pastry. She absolutely adored it as a child, but as she got more serious about her dancing career, she had a very strict eating regime, and it's hard, to go from eating in a particular way to imbibe. So she's keeping to a regimen. That's the easiest thing when you've done that for many years. And I know I shouldn't be smoking, but the cigarettes, they help me. You don't feel appetite in the same way.
Well, do you have allergies?
Not that I'm aware of. Yeah, there are a few things. At least one thing I know I'm not supposed to get into contact with, but nothing food related as far as I'm aware.
Well, I'm going to rise to my feet. You said the car had arrived, right?
Yeah, Jacob is here with the car, and I think I look very much forward to meet you again in a week's time. I imagine you will be horribly busy with your schoolwork until then.
This was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Yeah,
It's great.
It was my pleasure having you here.
Yeah, and I'm excited to dance for you in soon in your studio in your.
We will do that next time. It's going to be an absolute delight, I'm sure.
You have a truly beautiful home.
Thank you very much. My parents built it, so I can't really take credit for that part. Jacob arrives and he drives you back to and do I just drop you off at the library again?
Yes, Jacob, that would be exceptional, please.
Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, no problem.
Fully cuts off Emmanuel. Like, you could take us to the.
Yeah, like, can you just take us home so we don't have to walk in this cold?
Yeah, sure. Where's home?
No. Library.
So
yeah.
Jacob, I had meant to ask this on the way here, but like you said that this forest was kind of, or this park was very special.
Yes.
Does it have the same kind of special like story attached to it that is similar to like the one in Japan where there are people that go and famously unalive themselves? Is it that kind of
No.
I mean, maybe not that dark, but like, is it famous for a dark reason? Is it like, what's it famous for?
No. It's basically famous for the amusement park and for the royal residents who has used it as a hunting forest and at a hunting lodge. Nothing dark in the past, as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
It's really a very, very lovely place, and it's famous for a lot of artists have come here to paint natures and picturesque scenes. There's a very large population of deer, which is why it's called the deer god.
Does the amusement park have a carousel?
It does. There's a couple of carousels. I think there's roller coasters and you can buy ice cream and candy floss. But as I said, it's closed in the winter. You can enter the park actually. It's not closed off, so you can enter the park and walk around in it. You just can't try any of the rides in the wintertime.
Guys, could we detour and just see that park real quick? Just like look at it.
It's kind of late now, so maybe we could do that at some other point. Maybe, you know what? I could pick you up an hour earlier next time.
I was just
happy to show you the park.
Yep. We are the same wavelength, Jacob. Yep.
Yeah. We'll go to this park.
That would be great.
Just a brief intersection.
Yeah.
We can send you to the park and spend time there, but it's not important for the scenario at all.
Oh no.
Damn.
It's
very easy. On the way there, you saw the park. It was great. Moving on.
That's perfect. Yeah, like we don't want to get we don't want to get bogged down in the bullshit.
Setting us up for success.
Yeah.
This was just to mess
very
with.
cool.
No, but I know you said you would like to try to keep it in 3 hours. And one of the 6-hour plays was actually somebody who wanted to spend time in the park.
It's a very attractive option. Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. Nope. I love it.
But knowing that there's nothing important there is a good thing to know so that we could just move the fuck on to something else. Yeah.
No, that's everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Way to respect the story and our time. Yeah. I am going to say at some point while we're driving home, I'm going to turn and I'm going to look directly at Simon and I'm going to mouth back the words, groups that unalived themselves in the forest. And then I'm just going to fall out laughing. Because that is brilliant to me. It's also super morbid and really dark, but very realistic. And that's just
it's a real thing.
If this character were capable of flirting, that would be the extension that she was able to do. Which is like, really? Did you ask this man, did they do mass suicides in this forest with a straight face? Yeah. Simon.
And Emmanuel's like, he said amusement park. What?
Yeah.
Dark shit's amusing for some people. I don't know what to tell you.
Unalive themselves? Really? And and we're good.
I think after the evening we've just had, Gene is thinking if we're exploring the forest and the park, not on screen, but next Saturday she might actually dig out her camera. Hasn't spent all that much time with it lately, but there's something about all those lines and swoops. We don't have to see that. It's just something she's planning to do.
Yeah. Jacob drops you up at the library, and are you guys sure you don't want me to drop you off at wherever you're staying? It's really no trouble for me at all. But I'll respect your privacy if you don't want to, and I'll be happy to pick you up here again next week.
Honestly, the walk is pretty nice. We enjoy it. So here.
It's also lovely despite the cold. I mean, there's a little bit of snow and everything, so I understand that.
Yeah, maybe a little early next week, and we'll see you then.
I'll pick you up at 6 instead.
Great. Thank you, Jacob.
Excellent.
Thank you, Jacob.
My pleasure. It's my job. Jacob drops you off, and over the next week, you are super busy with your courses. There's a lot to do, but there is a little bit of downtime, and you could actually, public transport. You could go to Dyrhavsparken and visit the park and walk around, and that's an option. Okay. You do also have time to do a little bit of research if you're curious about anything.
For sure.
So if there's something you would like to research,
there's a someone we would like to research for sure.
And there's something here, yeah.
Yeah, there's someone we would like to research. Would that be Amanda?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. The obvious thing would be either to visit the library or use one of the study room computers to do so.
Mm.
I do believe Yahoo is a viable search engine at this point.
Oh, at this point, it's going to be
Search.com or no, Ask Jeeves or
probably Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves feels right for the early 2000s. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
I remember spending a lot of time in the computer lab at college
with Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves feels right.
Yeah. The reason I'm saying Yahoo is because that was I used back then. But
back then, I love it, and let's do it.
It doesn't really matter what we use, but I'm thinking one of you will do a little bit of background, and I think we should drop some handout up, because what you find is, if I can find it,
the Wopedia.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Page 1 and 2 of the Wopedia.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's the World Encyclopedia.
Would you like me to read that one? It's pretty lengthy.
It is quite lengthy, but I think so.
Amanda Hansen is a Danish artist with a background as a ballet prodigy. Renowned for her extraordinary talent, Amanda garnered a global recognition before withdrawing from her dancing career and changing direction to focus on art. She lives a mostly reclusive life, removed from public view. Her early life and ballet career, Amanda Hansen was born as the only child of Peter and Maria Hansen, wealthy stock exchange brokers based in Denmark. She was gifted with a natural aptitude for dance. Amanda's talent was apparent from an early age. At the remarkable age of 5, she was accepted into the Royal Danish School of Ballet, becoming the youngest child ever to be admitted.
Damn.
Throughout her education at the academy, Amanda displayed a great curiosity for other dance forms. She began taking classes in contemporary dance alongside her rigorous ballet training, expanding her artistic range and embracing a unique fusion of styles. After graduating from the Royal Danish School of Ballet, Amanda quickly rose to prominence as a household name in the dance world. Her performances in various national and international productions showcased her exceptional skill and artistry. Among her notable performances are leading roles in The Firebird, Swan Lake, La Bayadere, Copaya, and Giselle. I'm hoping I'm saying those right. Shortly after Amanda's 25th birthday, a tragic fire engulfed her parents' summer residence, killing them both.
Damn.
Overwhelmed by grief, Amanda disappeared from the public eye for a year and traveled away on a personal journey, deliberately seeking refuge from the intrusive attention of media. That makes sense. Upon her return, Amanda's dance performances took on a new intensity, infused with a feral energy. She delved into contemporary shows, earning critical acclaim for her performance in Shadows of Silence and Ethereal Echoes. Following these performances, Amanda's caught the attention of a director as lead in a contemporary ballet version of Le Roi and Jean in France. Rehearsals for the ballet were conducted privately with restricted access for the press. That's interesting.
I don't remember. Do any of you have French as a language skill?
I do indeed.
Yeah, I thought so. The title of that French ballet roughly translates into The King in Yellow.
Mm-hmm. God,
nope.
Damn it.
Big no. No.
Do I know?
No.
Do I know the Would Emmanuel know the reference for that?
Not at all.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Love it.
Tragically, the project met a devastating end when the theater hosting rehearsals was engulfed in flames. The directors and several performers perished, and the project was canceled. Following the tragic incident in France, Amanda retreated from the public eye once again. After 4 years of seclusion, she resurfaced in Copenhagen at the age of 32, abandoning her illustrious career in dance to pursue a new calling as an artist and adopted the artistic moniker Kwai. Oh, God. She retained her legal name but insisted on being called Kwai in public. Amanda bought a prestigious art gallery located in Bredgade and named it Kwai as well. The gallery has remained closed to the public as Amanda prepares her art for the grand opening scheduled for March 1999. In her reclusive lifestyle, Amanda has taken up residence in her family's ancestral home, the formal Rudvad Inn, built in 1861, located in the northern part of Jägersborg. I'm butchering this so badly. I'm so sorry.
Jægersborg Dyrehave. Jägersborg Diergarten.
You're doing great, Bucho. You got it, baby.
It's beautiful.
She seldom appears in public, and when spotted at select venues, she usually has private booths for her use. Though Amanda's whereabouts and experiences during her years of seclusion remain a mystery to the public, she adamantly refuses to discuss them with the press. And that is the handout.
And then there's the details about her in the right-hand side on the first one, but it's not super important.
Right, this is not the house that burned down with her parents in it. This is a different house.
Yes, it was their summer residence.
Gotcha.
This article was super easy to find, and as you surf around on the web looking for stuff, I would like you to provide me with library use.
That everybody or just a couple people? What do you want to do?
Oh, yeah.
No, I think you're collaborating on this research. I think so. Feel free to do it yourself.
Oof. I'm going to spend 5 points of luck to make it a success. If nobody else succeeds.
I got a regular.
I got 100. I haven't rolled one of those in a long time.
Oof. I thought my 93 was bad.
Wolf, yeah.
Okay, that 100 there. As you search around, you decide to click on a small icon on one of the pages you find.
Oh.
And the screen glitches for a second. Fortunately, one of the others already had clicked on an article they found and printed out. But as you click on that, the screen glitches for a second, and all of a sudden a goose appears in the upper left corner of the screen and moves across the screen. And every couple of seconds it goes, "Hark! Hark!" And this goose moves around and then starts picking at the letters in the screen, eating the letters. And all of a sudden, large letters appears across the screen. "You've been harmed." And the goose runs around the screen, eating letters off the screen.
What the fuck is this? So, typical escape, raise my hand, seeing it. Well, then it was like, no, I don't want somebody to see this. Yeah.
Doesn't really work.
Can we hear the honk?
Oh, yeah, you can hear them. So it's metallic, but it goes, "Hark! Hark!" as a goose wanders around on the screen eating letters.
Marie, we're supposed to be looking up. What do you do? Are you playing a game?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I'm not playing a damn game. I clicked on a link, something weird happened, and like Mr. McFuck Goose here started eating my screen. Do I just unplug the computer, you think?
I don't think you're supposed to unplug it. I think it's bad for it. But
do you think that's worse and it's possibly getting a virus onto our school computer?
I don't know that a goose is good. I don't know how viruses work actually, but that's funny. It's like eating your letters. Honk. Ha! Honk, Marie.
Marie doesn't find this funny.
Fortunately for you all, Jean had, the presence of mind to click on the, on the print icon and printed out an article you also found.
Oh, before it was eaten.
Yeah, from a sleazy magazine called Glory Gossip.
All right, I'll jump after this one. Bucho took that big long one. Looking at the printout, we're looking at Pyromaniac, Hermit, or Artist. That is the title. It is not our intention to make unfounded accusations against any respected member of high society. However, it would be negligent not to address the peculiar circumstances surrounding the enigmatic figure of Amanda Hansen, the reclusive heiress. The sequence of events, starting with the tragic demise of both of her parents and a devastating fire that resulted in her inheriting an immense fortune, followed by the subsequent inferno. Subsequent inferno at a renowned French theater that claimed the lives of not only the director, but also several of her colleagues and potential competitors, is undeniably peculiar. Amanda, shying away from the media, preferring seclusion and international travel, adamantly refuses to engage with journalists and retreats to her childhood home. Naturally, this behavior has sparked extensive discussion and speculation. Is her seclusion merely a means of coping with profound grief? Or does it hint at a hidden guilt weighing heavily on her conscience? We can't say for sure, but it paints a messy picture. Speaking of pictures, the air of mystery surrounding Amanda has only grown since her return, marked by a career transition and her insistence on being referred to as Qui. As she busies herself with the preparation of what is reportedly a groundbreaking art installation, the intrigue surrounding her deepens. This is on the Glory Gossip page 29 with a similar picture as the old handout or the previous handout.
Wait, are they saying she set her parents' house on fire to get the money? Is that what that?
That's pretty much what they're alleging. It's right there in the title too. Pyromaniac. Burning out your competition is one way to, and then I start laughing because I find that funny, and then I stop when no one else is laughing with me.
Okay, she doesn't. I mean, she was so nice, but also there were giant fire braziers.
I mean, the house was weird a little bit, sure, but like I've hung out with heathens when I learned how to do graph art, like she doesn't feel like a heathen. Like, I feel like I could smell our own, and she doesn't fit the vibe.
Oh, she does feel warm though. Has anybody else noticed that?
Sure.
I mean,
but a pyro?
I don't know that I don't think she's. Although now I'm thinking about that, those braziers were full of. I mean, she's eccentric. She's an artist. That's all it probably is, right? I mean, we didn't see anything burn. Pyromaniacs like to burn stuff. I didn't see anything burning. There wasn't outside of the braziers. There wasn't, right?
It was the fireplace, but that served a practical purpose of keeping the house warm.
I think Emmanuel's just like, the braziers are just aesthetic. She's not he's trying to justify his mind. Like, she's not a pyromaniac. She definitely didn't set her parents on fire.
I haven't seen enough that makes me think that this is anything more than gossip.
Plus, this is like one of those in the grocery store aisle magazines, right?
Yeah.
New York has no shortage of tabloids and all that kind of nonsense, and you don't necessarily believe everything you read.
Yeah.
Still just weird.
Artists are weird. I mean, we're all weird in our own ways. Like,
I'm perfectly reasonable.
Gene,
perfectly well balanced.
That's true, Gene. From a spreadsheet standpoint, outside of a spreadsheet, though,
you definitely got your X's and Y's together there, Gene, for sure.
Well, this is the research you've managed to come up with for this week, and tells you a little about who Amanda is, and now you know why she's famous in dancing circles.
If I do a quick search for Qui, does that or Quai, does that come up for anything? Like, is that I don't know, coming from Marie's perspective, is that a Greek goddess that she's never heard of, or is this from folklore?
Are you moving to a different computer? Or?
Oh yeah, fuck this goose. I'll go to the station next door.
Okay.
Stupid goose.
You try Yahooing for Quai. It doesn't really turn up anything.
Okay. All right.
There's a few more articles about her. Somebody talking about an art installation coming up, but all of it basically refers back to either of these two articles.
Okay. And if we're looking at the 1990s, I don't think I can do an image search yet.
No.
No.
You're Boolean. We're Boolean searching anyway.
Yeah. So nope. Yeah. No, that'd be good enough for me.
Curious, what would you picture search for? Just
whatever it is, the little silly symbol that she says she's been working with here recently. Again, is that something from Roman culture? Is that something that's breaking out?
I don't think that's something you would actively be able to search for.
No, and to be honest with you, I probably wouldn't remember it well either. I would need to either take a picture of it or I need to draw it in front of it. Coming off of memory, I wouldn't have it together either. Was it 4 squiggly lines? Was it 3? It looked like a backwards S, maybe.
I mean, Emmanuel remembers it. It scared Emmanuel a little bit, but yeah, I don't know that we could look it up.
That'd be a tough one to search for in 99.
In 99, yeah.
It'd be a tough one to search for now if you didn't know what you were looking for.
Yep.
Yeah.
A week goes by quickly, and it's Saturday. It's 6:00, and you're waiting at the library. And Jacob comes in again, get out of the car. Nice to see you all again. Please jump in and I'll take you to the amusement park.
Shotgun!
Yep, sure thing. He drives you to the amusement park and you walk around in it and everything is closed, but all of the rides are there and present and you can actually see them and you can see all of the ice stands and it's very picturesque, very nice. It's very dark because we are in the winter, and there are few electrical lighting showing up the park. You pass by a lovely animated carousel with animals. There's a ghost house that you pass by as well.
Okay.
Very cool.
It's very, very interesting and super beautiful. But
yeah, Gene's snapping pictures.
Then guide you back to the car and drives you up.
All right. Just as a point of clarity, Paul's frame is frozen for me. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Benny's back.
Yep, there is.
He's back.
We're back.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
And he's oh, there we go.
He's still frozen for me.
Am I here?
Yeah.
That's a great question, man. That's a great question.
Mostly here.
I'm. It wasn't philosophical.
I've been reading some very existential stuff this week, so that was particularly funny.
I think you're back, baby.
Excellent.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I glitched, therefore I am.
Yep.
Jacob drives you to Amanda's house, and just like the last time, she greets you at the door. There's a light snow. Sprinkling, and she stays inside. Just opens the door. Come in. And as you enter the house again in the living room, unlike last time, there's cold beverages. This time there's beers and wine, and there's some board games. And she says, "What I would like, to start off with, I would like to show you another sense of hugging together. And for some of you, this brings back memory of 2 weeks ago when you were discussing about your assignment that the young people sat there and played board games and drank beer and that's apparently Hygge as well."
How'd you know that?
No, that's not her saying that. That's me as Paul.
Yeah.
Telling you what you are paralleling it with.
I was like.
Yeah, you were not the only one.
nothing nefarious about that. Sorry, that could have been made clearer.
Okay.
I was about to say, we've been getting plotted on out the gate.
Right.
She lets you play a single board game, and I think we started at 9, so we've been at it for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I can go for another hour solid before I'm going to have to hard bail.
Yeah, that's fine. She lets you play the board games for a little while, and then she says, "But I think we should move on from here." Marie, you talked about maybe playing a little for us, maybe writing a song.
It was an exceptionally busy week, but I did manage to put together something. Yes. Quick question for you, Keeper. This is just Marie being Marie. In playing this board game, who can I tell of the 4 of us has the highest intelligence? I'm sitting on a 50.
You think Jean appears quite smart?
Okay.
75.
Goddamn.
Yeah, Emmanuel is also 75.
Goddamn.
Yeah, I got
Marie
a
did not
60.
see that coming.
I got a 60. Marie's
the dumbass at the table.
Marie's
Yes.
the dumbass.
Right, yeah.
That speaks to me. That is amazing. So I love the idea that we're sitting around in this board game and Marie's like, I'm about to dog walk everyone. What the fuck? I can't keep up with them. That's great. That's
Your ass
good.
got Monopoly.
I got my walk.
Monopoly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Emmanuel knows like 5 languages, so.
I think actually the
I
game
wish
would
we
probably
were
have been
playing
Catan.
Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It could have been Trivial Pursuit, but I think it was maybe Catan or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's
You
great.
you are closed in. The roads have closed you fully. You got nothing.
Nope, that's perfect. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it was a busy week, but I was able to pull together some things. Yes.
Yes, let's hear it.
So I will rise, and there's zero shyness about me taking the stage in an intimate setting at all. I am going to pick up my banjo. I'm going to just test the strings out on it, and then I am going to play. If we had more time and I weren't like here, I would absolutely during the break have written out like a quick song, just like some type of song. But with something like this, in the spirit of the Hygge, from what I'm understanding, this is intimacy, this is relaxation, this is community, and it's communal. So somewhere the high beats in this song, it is going to be like the overarching theme is discovery, which I think speaks to all of us as we're trying to discover things about Danish culture and ourselves and things that she's picking up. She's going to speak to lost writers. She is going to speak to salsa dancing. She's going to speak to what's beneath a spray paint. She is going to speak to the last dance. And she's going to speak to never going home again. And then she's going to compose that into a song.
And that sounds absolutely beautiful.
Thank you, babe.
Let's have a music roll for that one.
Fuck me, I hit a 7.
Ooh.
That's an extreme success on her banjo. Or singing, if you wanted, it's also extreme success.
Damn, Gina.
It's clear that you hit all of the high notes. The music is exquisite. People lean back and enjoy. And you notice that Amanda spontaneously breaks into a dance that matches your, let's see.
Holy shit. She's dancing along with the banjo.
Yes, and it's like she rehearsed the dance for this specific song. Everything is fluid and perfect. And it becomes an art form unto itself. And as she dances, she looks over at you, Emmanuel, and beckons to you.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Emmanuel's just kind of. I think he's mesmerized, and he's gonna like, at the very least, stand up and move that direction.
And it's really hard not to get caught up in the moment. Amanda's dance is transfixing in it by itself, but the way the music and the singing supports it is just creates a very, very special and magical vibe. And you know. Try to improvise into the dance that Amanda is, and Amanda grabs your hands and your arms and please give me a dancing test.
See what happens here. How's a 99?
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, would you like
here's the
to
question.
push?
I was just about to ask. You might as well push that shit.
Would you like to push that roll?
What have you got to lose?
You already critically fumbled it.
Yeah, let's push it.
Listen, let's go. Spend the 1 luck to re-roll, babe, and good luck. Please don't fumble a push roll.
Why would you say this?
Because
Why would you say this?
Great story.
I don't have any wood to knock on. Okay. That's an 86.
Fuck me, that's still a fail, ain't it?
Yeah.
So
what happens?
Paul.
What happens is that.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: a very, very talented dancer can absolutely make you appear to be a better dancer than you are, but this is hard to salvage. It's especially hard to salvage because you manage to, get your leg tangled up between her legs.
Oh.
And the movement you make would be appropriate with a partner that you know very well, and in a different setting. But here it comes off as not quite suitable or appropriate at all. But Amanda brushes it off, and she steers you right, and she pretends it didn't happen. And the
Manuel is so red as his tan self can be.
Yeah, and the 3 others might catch up on something not being quite right with that dancing skills of yours. But Amanda guides you to your chair and let you sit down again and thanks you for the dance as Marie's performance comes to an end.
It's like he is silently sitting wherever, just not.
I'm terribly sorry.
Eye contact.
I think that was my mistake. Maybe we should have done it in the studio instead. The living room isn't a perfect dancing environment. You'll have your shot next time.
I think Simon just says, I think it was fucking brilliant. You guys sounded great and looked great. That was very cool.
And Maria, I really must compliment you. Your musical performance was as good as any I've ever seen. You should absolutely pursue this. Have you thought about making a career of it?
Ooh, Paul, that was cruel. Oh, that was so fucking cruel. That was good storytelling, Paul. I think there's a moment where, just stepping back for just a brief second, there's a moment when the 3 of them are performing together that I think I almost disassociate. I hit a quality of performance that was suddenly matched with perfection with this woman I didn't know. It almost felt like she was writing the lyrics as I was singing them. And that was just... I wasn't unnerved by it, but I think my awe is high enough where it just kind of shifted me out of a present space into a different type of space. So I'm still trying to come back to the moment when that question is being asked to me by Amanda, by Kui. I don't know what the culture is here in Denmark for performing artists, but in the United States, I have other responsibilities outside of, and it's almost like for the first time, this overconfident character can't step onto the tracks.
Oh, other responsibilities, financial responsibilities, or
financial would be one of them. Yes.
Oh, I see.
And
I see. That
legacy would be another.
Legacy is something you have to live up to. I understand that absolutely. But I really think you should, try to balance it with your music and pursue it to the best of your ability. But I think there is something here, something magical. This was pure art. I'm so happy I caught that on camera.
Yeah, it was. Well, until I messed it all up, it felt like exactly what you talked about. What Hygge is, that community, that it felt like we were all together, and
Yeah.
It was
It was tribute worthy of a king.
It was.
Thank you.
But
And I'm going to
Simon,
sit down.
let's not forget you, Simon. Can I please see your photos you brought?
So so here is one that I brought that I thought was particularly apt. It's a piece I did a few years ago. I was trying to I was looking at body parts in a different way, and so I thought that I would paint this up on a wall. And so you see this picture of I know Bridget's going to recognize this one. But it is a spray painted set of lungs, but it's kind of like an X-ray and kind of a weird, colorful. It's a weird way. It's got a red background. It's got some strange coloring coming off of the sets of lungs. It's a little abstract, but it's also it's clearly a set of lungs.
Yeah, that looks very interesting. Very vibrant colors you've decided to go with. That must have been hard in the medium of spray paints.
No, actually, it was really very easy. The difficult thing is not messing with the spray paint. It's making sure that your layers are correct. Like if you screw up your layers, then you ruin the image from the get-go, and that can be kind of tough to come back from.
Absolutely. It's not a medium I use myself, but it's very, very interesting. I think there's something here to build upon as well.
Thank you.
But you work mostly in graffiti.
Yeah. Well, I mean, graffiti, spray paint, spray paint is not always just, I mean, graffiti is the main thing I do. I'm trying to focus on letters and large scapes, but primarily.
Letters, you say?
Letters? Uh-huh.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
Letters. Oh, I thought you said leather.
Oh, no.
Welcome to the Symphony.
That's a Saturday night.
That's I think I'll have to take you to the workshop next week.
I would love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would. I'm going to take you all to my workshop next week. I'm absolutely positive of it. This has been very interesting. And Jean, I understand that artistic expression is not really your thing, or there is a beauty in self in numbers, but I don't know if there's art in them.
Come on, Jean.
Well, Jean did take a lot of pictures.
Mm-hmm.
She feels so outclassed in this room, but still kind of shows off a couple of her shots from with the loops of the roller coasters and the lines of the trees.
And can I just say how impressive it is that you managed, to take the film roll and make the pictures.
Well, okay, sorry, I was assuming that
1999
in this era, maybe digital, because otherwise there's nothing to show off.
Very, very early digital. Lovely pictures.
Yeah, like 2 megapixels.
Yeah.
But it's all about perspective.
Absolutely. So I think this has been a very interesting evening. I think there really is something to build upon here, and I can't wait for next week. I'm so much looking forward to include you in my art. But I think we shall call it an evening here, and I think dear Jacob will be here soon to drive you back home.
Yes, please. We'd appreciate that.
It's thank you for. This has been a lovely time, and we're learning a lot about. I think we're gonna have great papers.
This is I'm loving this right now. I'm overflowing with ideas, which is great.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I'm very pleased to hear that, and I love the inspiration we can provide for each other, because I absolutely feel inspired by you all, and this is going to be have a great impact on my art. So thank you very much for giving yourself to me like this. I really appreciate it. And that singing will stay with me for a very long time, Marie.
Thank you. Until next week, then.
Yes,
Yeah,
I will.
it's gonna. I almost don't want to wait. I almost just to stay here, but next week.
I would love to have you stay longer, but you need your rest, and you have studies also. So Jacob will pick you up, and you have a lovely night.
Okay.
And she guides you to the door again, and Jacob is waiting and drives you home once again through the beautiful forest with the snow falling on the car and the windows. And brings you back and once again offers to, I can drop you off at your home unless you want to walk, but that's up to you.
Oh, I'm going to lean into some of that. I was going to say I'm going to lean into that moment, and now I'm just going to give him the address.
Oh, Konya's colleague.
Like, yeah.
That's easy. That's just a couple more minutes in car. I'll drop you off in just a second. And he drops you. Would you like me to pick you up here next time or at the library again?
Pick us up here.
Yeah,
no problem at all. We'll do 7 o'clock next Saturday.
Yes.
That's perfect. I'll do that. You have a lovely week, all of you.
You too, Jacob. Thank you.
You too, Jacob.
Thank you very much. And Jacob drives off and waves as he makes the U-turn in the car. And a new week begins. You are once again kept quite busy with studying, but there's some cultural exchange, and you've been invited to different things that you have to go to. There's even a small gathering on Friday where you go out to a small party where you celebrate, basically drink in one room, then you move to the next room and drink there, and everybody is creating a kind of welcome party for you all. Once again, you have time to do a tiny bit of research if you feel there's something you would like to look into before the next session with Amanda. Is there anything that feel like?
Yeah. I think Emmanuel wants to find out if there's any way to see video of any of Quay's performances.
Oh, that's a great call. Oh, that's really good.
I messed that up. I can't do that again. This is too special. I gotta study film.
That is. Let's send you to. Let's send you to the library to check on whether or not there's something available. I think you might be in luck, but maybe you could ask the librarian.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's like you've probably heard of this person, and it's got to be fun.
Absolutely. I think we might be able to help you. Let's go check in the section where we keep. Do we have a dice roll for the library use here?
Yes.
Yes.
Dice, do me. Oh, snap.
I was about to say, them dice been doing you dirty here recently.
They have.
Jesus.
Oh, okay. Hard. We're spending 4 to get hard.
Good.
Sorry, I said that. God damn.
It's the Symphony. You're good, honey.
Spending 4 to get hard, spending 6 to stay hard. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
It's the Symphony.
Oh, yes. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what kind of symphony that is. Anyway,
we're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out.
You actually managed to find some a VHS tape that you can bring that home and watch. And there's a performance of Amanda in the Swan Lake. And as you watch that tape, it's one of the most exquisite dances you have ever seen. Her grace and fluid she makes some of the others who are absolutely professional dancers appear clumsy. There's a reason she steals the show. And you don't get the feeling that she's trying to upstage them. She simply is just that much better.
Damn.
I think Emmanuel watches that video a lot. Just over and over, just watching it. Like, look at how perfect the lines. And just like looking at how, and it's just fully mesmerized.
And that's basically Emmanuel's week.
Yeah.
So is there anything
at
the rest
least
of you
missed the class or was late or something because just watching that.
Yeah, just ooh.
Is there anything the rest of you would like to look into, or should we just move to Saturday?
I think Simon's probably pretty good. I don't know that he's necessarily got. I mean, like the only things that he might want to like research the history of graffiti art in Denmark, because it would be a very different animal than it would have been in, coming up in America. So he would probably try to look into if that has come over in that time period and how it's manifested in.
It basically, graffiti came to Denmark around the 80s.
Okay, so about the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, it came pretty close to when it emerged in the US.
Okay.
And the expression was mostly done on walls, but also on trains. And it was a huge thing on trains. And the graffiti artists tried to outstage each other.
Yeah, so it sounds like
doing the biggest pieces.
It sounds like the vibe was pretty much the same everywhere.
Yeah. And the fun thing is that it was frowned upon on the trains, but Denmark as a country embraced part of the graffiti culture, and it wasn't uncommon for coming housing areas to dedicate a wall where people could actually do graffiti. And then there was sort of a unwritten agreement that if you have these 12 meters of wall, you can do whatever you want there, and then you leave the rest of the buildings alone. It was also very common in abandoned factories and stuff to do there, but it was embraced and
interesting
and very vibrant.
All right.
What I think I will just move us on to Saturday if nobody has anything else.
I'm so excited, but so concerned.
I think through the week, Jean has gone into whatever town is nearby. And
you are very close to you are at Amager, and it's the outskirt of Copenhagen, but it takes literally in a bus 15 minutes to get to the main area of the city.
Okay. Yeah. So she takes the bus into Copenhagen, and she's finally going to invest the money in a halfway decent camera. Possibly swing by a like photography gallery before heading home. Just getting some inspiration.
You know what? Give me a luck check.
Oh, come on, baby.
That's
actually a hard.
Let's go.
As you stumble around in Copenhagen, you find yourself a little bit lost at one point, and you've definitely arrived to a part of Copenhagen that doesn't really hold many shops, but there's a lot of galleries. You are in a very old part of Copenhagen, and you've passed the Queen's Castle, Amalienborg on the way. And as you come down to one end of the street called Bridgett, you find yourself in front of a large gallery with closed doors that has the letters QIY in big letters on the windows.
Oh, interesting.
The facade is meticulously crafted, and it suits the Rococo architecture of the rest of the buildings in the area. Framing the storefronts, expansive windows are ornate moldings and carvings in wood. Everything is very expensive. No expense has been spared in creating this gallery. but it's closed, and the curtains are drawn, so you can't really look into it. But it looks very, very interesting, and it must obviously be here that her art is going to be put on display.
Wow. Okay. She's getting ramped up.
Studio ready.
And we're going to be in the art, guys.
I don't want to think about that. But here it is in my brain.
After looking at this, Jean, you managed to find your way back to a more central part of Copenhagen and find a store to buy a better camera.
Just to avoid any disagreements later, I don't know photography.
That's fine. That's
digital film. What would somebody who knows more than I do be buying?
If you wanted to do real photography in '99, you would go with film.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, we know she has a crappy digital camera, so yeah,
she's going for film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's perfect. You get yourself a camera, a nice one. It was expensive.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Saturday comes around, and Jacob picks you up in front of the Grønnes Kollega. It's a cold day, as in really cold. We're talking. I'm using Celsius, but around minus 10 degrees.
Celsius?
No.
Yeah, minus.
No. Wait. Minus 10 Celsius?
Minus 10 Celsius.
Well,
I don't
about
know what that
14
is.
degrees for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can work with that. That's cold as shit. Yes.
Yep.
Moderately not warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're uncomfortable.
Jacob ushers you into
Manuel
the car.
is shivering.
Yeah. Jacob ushers you into the car. Get in. Don't let the heat out. It is freezing out there. I'm not enjoying this.
No.
I'm just going to go back and get a nice hot cup of cocoa. So I'm going to drive a little bit slow today because there's sleet on some of the forest roads. So we might be 10 minutes later.
Just crank the heat. As long as the heat's good, we're fine.
Oh, the heat is cranked up. Jacob is clearly uncomfortable in cold weather as well. But he takes you as the same lovely route as the last couple of times. And as you arrive, the braziers in front of the main building are not lit today. And Amanda is awaiting you in front of the barn building, which has there's a big solid wooden door, and she ushers you inside and says, "Please come into this is my dance studio, and we're gonna start here today. I want our session to begin here in my old dance studio, and later we will move to the workshop." Where I intend to include you in my newest piece. I've been absolutely inspired by our session last week, and I think this is going to be a magical evening. She ushers you into the building, closes it behind you, and locks the door. And the dance studio is nestled within an old stone horse barn. It's been very skillfully renovated. Has a very unique atmosphere and blends the rustic charm with a contemporary touch. There's one of the walls. There's no windows in here. One of the walls is covered in mirrors and has the classical ballet bar that you can. There's a nice word for it. I can't remember what it's called. But that means that a ballet dancer would be able to practice their forms and towards one of them, if you imagine the door you came in from, in the opposite end, there is a fireplace, and there's a fire in the fireplace, and then there's some large, very comfortable-looking beanie bags, and she guides you towards them, saying, "Please, I would like you all to sit here and relax, and I would like to start with a small." mindfulness exercise to get you in the right mood for the art we're going to perform later on. So if I could please get you all to close your eyes. I would like you all to close your eyes.
I close them.
Simon is dubious about this, but he's doing it.
Yeah. And Amanda put on some very airy, light music and guides you into a relaxation pose. Take a deep breath. Let the oxygen fill your lungs. Feel how you're connected to the seat beneath you. Breathe out. Breathe in. Relax your legs. Feel how your toes are starting to tinkle as all of the tiredness and exhaustion weeps out from them. Breathe in. Breathe out. And she guides you deeper into a very relaxed state. And then she says, I have finally decided how to include you all in my exhibition. All I need now is your ashes.
Say what?
And you all hear a sort of crackling sound. And there's a heat radiating out, not only from the fireplace, but also from the spot where Amanda is standing. And the sound of crackling fire gets more invasive. And as you open your eyes, there's a shimmering heat in front of your eyes.
Oh, God.
And if you could all please roll a sanity check.
That feels valid.
Yeah, that's
You can have that. That's
it's not gonna go well for me.
Oh, boy.
Those of you who succeed lose 1 point of sanity.
I lose 1.
Did I succeed?
Those who fail lose 1d8.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my gosh, I succeeded by 1 point.
Remind me, you can't spend luck on sanity, correct?
Nope.
No.
Correct.
Okay.
I lost 7.
Holy shit.
Man, it was nice
What
knowing
you
babe.
see in front of you is a demonic creature out of your worst nightmares. It's embers barely contained by charred wooden skin. And you see fire from the fireplace move around in a dance with Amanda. And she flings fire towards you.
Oh, fuck.
And Simon falls to the floor, screaming, grabbing his head, and starts screaming about how the fire consumes, and it does. There's a sweet and, very, very horrible stench of wrongly burned bacon.
That was too much.
I love it.
And at this point, I think we should all fade to black and contemplate the fact that there's a continuation of this scenario called Lost in Cremation.
That's a fun word choice. Fun title.
Yeah.
And this is the art of Hygge.
Yeah.
At this point, I would like Bucho, could I please get you to read?
You're looking at number 5, the Denmark Daily.
Denmark Daily. I think it's maybe number 6. It's
from February.
Number 5 is 22nd of February.
Yeah.
And while you do that, imagine Chopin's funeral march.
Okay.
The disrespect continues.
Denmark Daily, February 22nd, 1999, Copenhagen. In a concerning turn of events, 4 American exchange students have gone missing, leaving their friends, families, and authorities deeply concerned. The individuals, identified as Simon Johnson from California, Jean Lee from New York, Emmanuel Rodriguez from Florida, and Marie Davis from Texas, were last seen on Friday, February 19th. Excuse me.
It's the smoke.
It's the smoke.
Yeah.
It's the wrongly burned bacon.
They were all enrolled in an international studies program, and classmates of the missing students have organized vigils and distributed flyers throughout the city, urging residents to come forward with any information they may have. Local law enforcement has launched an intensive search, but despite exhaustive efforts, the police have yet to uncover any significant leads regarding their whereabouts. However, authorities remain steadfast in their commitment to leaving no stone unturned in their search for the missing students. In light of the situation, the United States Embassy in Denmark has expressed deep concern for the well-being and safety of the missing students. In an official statement, a spokesperson from the embassy commented, "Our thoughts and prayers are with the families and friends of the missing students during this incredibly difficult time. We are closely monitoring the situation and are in contact with local authorities to offer any necessary assistance."
And later, same year in March, this article comes out. And I think, how about you do it, Steve, if you're up to it?
Sure. It's published in Art Review, 6 March 1999, Copenhagen, Denmark. The Art of Hygge by Qui, by acclaimed critic Michael Olsen. As our regular readers are aware, it is customary to feature a selected piece superimposed under the exhibition's title. However, the artist has explicitly prohibited us from doing so. The exhibition, much like Qui herself, defies classification as ordinary, making it highly irregular but somewhat fitting in its own unique way. The exhibition unfolds in a deliberate sequence, guiding spectators along a carefully curated path that unveils its treasures one by one. At its core, the focal point of the exhibition commands attention, the Hygge Den. This central feature beckons visitors to sink into plush furnishings amidst a symphony of serene melodies and the gentle glow of softly flickering candles. Surrounding this cozy sanctuary, torn wallpaper reveals a tapestry of framed art, presenting a captivating array of collages, sculptures, woven gobelins, and paintings. Some pieces remain cordoned off, a barrier preventing eager visitors from venturing too close. The mediums employed within the exhibition defy easy categorization, showing the remarkable creativity of Qui. It is not always immediately clear how certain pieces were created, adding an element of intrigue to the experience. Qui's artistic choices highlight a willingness to explore unconventional avenues, blurring the lines between traditional mediums and inventive techniques. The Art of Hygge exhibition embraces the essence of Hygge, enveloping visitors in an atmosphere of warmth and contentment. Yet beneath the comforting facade lies a mysterious undercurrent of unease. Despite the inviting ambiance, an enigmatic sense of apprehension lingers, eluding easy explanation. In its entirety, the exhibition crafts a captivating fusion of coziness and disconcerting undertones. It masterfully weaves together contrasting elements, immersing visitors in a thought-provoking experience that challenges the boundaries of comfort and familiarity. The Art of Hygge compels viewers to embrace the paradoxes within their own lives, prompting reflection on the intricacies of human emotions and the coexistence of seemingly contradictory feelings. When given the chance to elucidate her art to viewers, Qui flatly declines. She finds it presumptuous to impose her own interpretations on the audience. Instead, she entrusts the viewers with the task of unraveling the meanings within her creations. Qui simply aspires for her work to expand the viewer's perspectives and allow them to see the sign left within her art. As a reviewer, I have eagerly awaited this exhibition for years, and I can confidently say that the anticipation has been well worth it. It surpasses expectations and leaves a lasting impression. I have undoubtedly witnessed the sign, and I wholeheartedly urge you, dear reader, to go and see it for yourself.
No.
And I believe, Paul, is that game?
That is game.
And that, Friends of the Symphony, is where our show ends for the evening. Paul, you are welcome to run on Symphony anytime. That was absolutely incredible. What masterful storytelling, and what an amazing way to... Actually, I'm going to save my commentary for the talk back. For now, thank you for joining the Symphony. If you like this content, please consider backing us at patreon.com/Symphony Entertainment. We hope you've enjoyed the show, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Mwah. Have a great night, guys. Bye.
It was a pleasure being here. Bye.
Okay. We have amazing time. Are you guys okay with doing a quick 10-minute talk back?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So this will be a 10-minute talk back. It'll go straight to the backers only. And Carl, I can't see the number count in Zoom to even say, hey, at this time stamp, cut it out. So sorry that you got to go through it this way. I literally can't see the time recording number.
We can figure that out later. That'll be
so
easy.
we'll do it later. So we'll just jump right back in, guys. We'll hit it for 10 minutes and we'll get out of here.